You're a nihilist?
Well, she's dealing with some heavy crap.
Yeah. I think I'm the only one with like actual attachments in the previous life. She's not taking it very well.
Hey, that's some sweet
I gave up
shit
many
I stole
books.
back there. I would want to get back to.
All right, we are live. Let me get this stream up on the TV, and then I don't know if anyone wants to line up shots for me and anyone else who wants them, but there's like
Kickoff.
I'll take one.
Kickoff tequila shots.
At least, well, I guess.
I love it. Well, I guess.
Everybody else is.
We
I
don't
have
live.
gained weight since I started playing D&D with you guys.
Really?
So, yeah, what from the shots or? I don't know what it is.
I
think,
never
these
noticed
are,
you snacking so much. It's not
these
like
are
we're eating a whole
calories I
pizza
don't
or
usually
No,
get
it's
on
the drinking
Wednesday.
calories. That's what I noticed on the Saturday one. You know, I might have previously drunk a single drink every 2 weeks, and like Saturday it's 2 beers every Saturday, 3 beers, then shots with DJ. So it's like, yeah, those are not things I normally do.
Yeah, but the agave plant gives you energy, so maybe it burns calories in some way.
That's only like 500 calories tops. Once a week.
And they were brothers.
In a shot of vodka, there's like 100, like 10 calories, I think.
That's why you're always drinking vodka soda, huh?
Fuck the soda.
What was the liquor people were drinking?
I think everybody.
Yeah.
I don't know. What is G?
Oh, what?
Which one?
Right now?
Usually the.
Oh, just
some of the
Milagro's fine.
tequilas.
Sorry, which one?
Milagro, the brown one, tall brown one,
What does
the
Milagro
tallest
mean?
of them all.
Okay. Brown? Is it
Yes.
brown?
Eric, are you
Yeah,
colorblind?
It's not
This is
brown.
red.
It's fucking brown as shit.
This is
It's
red.
brown.
That's red.
So did you
That's right.
finish on Saturday? Did you finish
I think
off that
it's red.
bottle?
No, we got close.
Okay,
We
because
didn't finish it off.
like you were well over halfway
It's a
done.
red
It's
brown.
definitely red.
Yeah, you guys are buying shots from me left.
Yes. It was an ox
Trace
blood.
with. Yeah, everybody would.
Okay, there's enough for like 1 or 2
Jasmine's
shots.
hair.
on this.
Okay, well, there's another tequila here. Get it going.
Trace is definitely your enabler.
Oh, God, I know.
Dude, a tequila sponsorship.
Yeah, liquid calories are no joke.
You sure it's not the
though.
other way around?
Liquor
Trace is now
a liquor
because
cocktail.
we're raising the money.
I'll
Trace is
definitely
like,
try
oh,
that
My
one.
bad.
here's your shot, and then we set a 30 minute.
I
Was it
poured
30
some
minutes?
of
30
the
minute
alcohol
30 minutes
on your
timer
wooden
between every
table.
single shot, and Trace has got the money
I'm
lined
really
up
bad
right at the
at
start of the
pouring
game. It's like, it's for
I'm
charity,
very
right?
bad.
And
It's
he's
for
like,
charity.
no,
It
fuck.
started because, like, they were
Something like
fighting a
strip
lich
the stain
Oh, yeah,
off
we
of
thought we
it.
were all gonna die.
at, like, 4th level, which is crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, I spilled some on the table.
That's fine.
Where's the cloth?
In the bathroom.
Okay, gotcha. So you want to just I'm gonna go
And
get
so they're like, well, oh shit, this is not good.
Oh, sorry.
Inside
Did it go in
TV.
the electronics?
Did you get the clock?
Oh.
I designed it so it'll fall past the TV, so we should be fine. Stiff pour. All right. Was everybody in? I see 6 here, so.
Yeah, it's gonna mess with the stain. I'm sorry about that.
No, it's fine.
Like a good DM.
I did not.
Opted for intelligent design
Those
over
around.
evolution.
I think some of it got behind the on
Glass.
the screen. If you want to move that.
Thank you.
Let me do that. This is
Sorry about that.
God damn it, Eric.
Eric's lost his
Fans,
bartending license.
You
Oh
motherfucker.
yeah. Oh no, a boulder's falling from the sky. It just happens that your
Yeah.
character.
Mago's fucked.
Some of your character suffers an aneurysm roll for Constitution.
It's gonna be controlled by the lady you're supposed to kill the rest of the session. Mind control.
Okay. Oh shit.
I don't know, Connor. I almost think the pink ones are too sweet.
The pink
That's the best
Starburst.
Exactly. That's what I was saying.
I bought a bag of
Strawberry.
Starburst.
You did?
And then Mom, for our thing, and Mom started eating it, so I had to buy another bag of Starburst.
Yeah,
It's on its
I
way.
poured shots like
I'm like,
twice
wow.
in my entire life just because they don't drink shots very often.
Third time's the
of my
charm.
own accord, especially.
Everything is fine. Alright, it's averted.
Okay.
Just behind you.
Hey.
That won't be the last shot you're
And it won't be the last one ever spilled on this table.
Really?
Just throw it on the stairs over here. Oh god. It's the pour.
And then you just spilled your.
you.
Yeah, here, let's try this a little.
All right. Cheers, you guys. Fucking shit. I'm not drunk.
I'll never be a bartender.
You haven't even started yet, DJ.
Hey, you gotta start as a door guy.
Fucking A. All right. The Frayed Pretorious, episode 7. Here we go, you guys.
Here, here.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, buddy.
There we go.
Perfect pairing with
Delicious.
Italian food.
I just had Mexican food.
It was a perfect pairing.
Yeah.
I definitely gotta go there.
Italy's
So
like the
long.
Mexico of
I
Europe.
had a good burrito.
That's right.
Not Spain?
Okay. Moment. Get the twitch up.
Italy's like the New Jersey of Europe.
We are live, Eric.
Live on the internet.
It's gonna cost us subs, man.
Oh, you guys, we just got canceled.
Just in New Jersey, though, so it's fine.
That's right. And Italy.
I'm fine, I'm black. That's a y'all problem.
All right. I'm fucking DJ. I'm the Dungeon Master. These are the players. Let's do
Hello.
this.
Oh.
Why don't we introduce y'all's selves? Starting over here.
I am Eric. I'm playing Mago, an elf wizard.
Not to be confused with.
Give me your level and
Maggie.
AC.
Just a moment. I believe I'm level 2, almost level 3,
Shit.
and AC is 11.
You should really write those
Oh,
songs.
yeah.
I really should, but
Yeah.
I'm really big on procrastinating.
How do you have a negative AC? 10 is the worst.
11.
Is your dex really bad?
Dexterity is +1. It's 13.
Am I confusing my additions? Like you want a higher number for a better AC, right?
11.
I'm
I thought
13.
10 was the worst.
10's
Oh,
so he's
okay.
one better.
You can
All
go
right, it's
below
one
10.
better than that. Yes.
But he's not
All right.
great, but he's one better.
That makes
Yes.
sense for a wizard.
Oh yeah, and then
Oh,
I
yeah,
have
definitely
another
makes sense.
+1 from the ring, right? The magic ring I got towards the beginning.
I
I need
think
to figure out
so.
how to add that.
Yeah, I forget. In the older editions, it's like it goes up or now it's down or like, get my directions.
This one
confused.
goes up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, it goes up.
Bigger is better.
What's the best way to add that ring? Anyone?
What?
Equipment, or should I just add it straight to this stat?
You can add it as equipment. When we last left off, you guys were in the Vaulted Bazaar in the Creep Maiden Village. You'd gone to the granary to try to find some thieves' tools. You've diverted now to go to an antiquities dealer to sell off some ancient coins. Hopefully they're
Or
valuable.
Or depends.
And just before we ended, oh wait,
Do we want to go on the
finish introductions. Yes.
I really made an impression. Damn.
That's enough. Just Mega. That's all. All right.
Yeah, so I am playing, my name is Cambria, and I'm playing Morgana. She is a level 3 human ranger, and her armor class is 15.
Okay.
I'm Connor. I'm playing Reese, a Lightfoot halfling bard with an armor class of 15 as well.
What level?
Level 2.
Nice.
My name is Peter. I'm playing Empty. They are a Tiefling Warlock, level 3, armor class 14.
Okay.
I'm Jasmine. I play Sin. She's a Tiefling fighter, level 3, armor class 18.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Isaac. I'm playing Ord Proudbelly, Lightfoot Halfling Wizard, level 2, almost level 3. Like 25 more points.
Right at the summary.
I don't know.
Quick.
What's your AC?
AC 13.
You can tell who's been doing their homework.
Yeah, Empty and Sin have been doing it almost every week, and
I'm gonna catch up.
They probably got a
eventually.
level out of
It's
that.
so much fun
I
getting into character, right?
Storytelling.
I enjoyed it too. I just
I did mine
have
for
trouble
last.
starting. That's my issue.
Do you?
I
Do
like
you
you.
enjoy it?
I wrote a lot of stuff that I did
legitimately
write.
I don't like writing.
And it wasn't even for the one
I'm
session.
bad at it. Yeah.
Surprising.
I always write like 2 sentences. I'm like, that was everything I wanted to say, so I don't really know what else to.
I mean, you guys put it to like bullet points, like a
Yeah,
like
literally
a
just
green
bullet
text.
points.
Yeah, just fit it into your character, right? Like,
I like writing it from a diary perspective, but I don't
Literally
think there's
just
a
like,
right or wrong.
we did a bunch of walking and ran into a hag.
It could be not far from that, yeah.
Blackout again. I don't remember anything.
So we finished off the session with Morgana casting Speak with Animals on Squiggles,
Yes.
the demonic patron familiar of
So what if I worship a mouse?
of an empty
That
named
was a
Squiggles.
totally normal mouse.
And
Carries around and whispers too.
I just thought that was her thing.
Squiggles revealed a lot of big stuff that the dragons are gods, that Squiggles is a dragon god, that all the gods have been banished from this land and they don't know why or how, but they want you to help to free them from their banishment. And with that, we're going to pick up with Niles leading you towards the antiquities dealer. So you guys are making your way through town. And it's bustling. There's excitement in the air. You hear the sounds of laughter and music and drinking. Everyone's this is a happy time of year for the solstice celebration. Tomorrow morning will be the tribute ceremony where people will pay tribute to the Creep Mistress, the head of this town. And then the following night, the solstice, or that night, tomorrow night, the solstice festival begins. So, as you make your way through the bazaar, the vaulted bazaar, with all sorts of tents and buildings and chapels and citadels in this spherical place with strange gravity, you pass a fountain. You see twinkling of lots of coins inside of it. And then Niles says, we're here. And he points to a building just up ahead. It's a fairly large building. It's 2 stories. It's got archways and balcony up top. And there's some signage with the symbol of kind of what looks like an eye, but there's some writing in some foreign language that you don't recognize.
What does it say?
What languages do you know?
I can read all languages, actually.
You can read all languages?
Yes, because I am a psycho. That's not what it's actually called, though. Because I have the eyes of a rune keeper.
It's a feature?
Yes.
Nice.
I can read all writing.
It says the LoreSeekers.
Oh, cool.
LoreKeepers.
The LoreSeekers.
Nice.
That's
When
right.
you read lips.
Writing?
So someone kisses the wall with a bunch of lipstick on. You could tell they're
It's
probably
like to put
getting
intent behind it, you know?
Yeah.
Do you guys go inside?
Yes.
All
You
right.
said lore keepers? I like some lore.
And you guys open the door. It pulls outward. And it's a pretty amazing place right out of the gate. It's filled with tchotchkes, antiquities, artifacts, maps all over the place on the walls. There's some artwork, there's paintings. You even see right out of the gate a little a display with coins in it. And there's a woman sort of is studying a book with a magnifying glass behind the desk. And she looks up from her study. She says, "Welcome. Come in. How are you?"
Should take notice of our clothes because we are still. Well, not me. I changed clothes, but everybody else is still wearing their clothes from when we travel here.
Okay.
Has armor
Pleasure to meet you.
changed?
Pleasure to meet you. May I have your name, sir?
Oh, I'm Mago, and me and my fellows would like to perhaps have you look at our coins and determine their worth.
Interesting. Yeah, we deal in ancient coins. Pleasure to meet you. My name is Salient Swiftstream.
What?
Salient Swiftstream.
Wait, I'm sorry. What did you say your name was?
Salient Swiftstream.
Swiftstream.
That's right.
Swift.
Do you play the
Welcome.
mean lutes?
Welcome to the LoreSeekers.
Swift Stream?
I'm sorry.
String, I think.
This is the
Swift
Lore
Stream.
Keepers,
Yeah,
and you're a Swift Stream.
that's right.
Okay. I think we might be related.
Related.
Yeah, I'm a Swift Stream also,
Are you?
and I was part of the Lore Keepers growing up, in my past life, if you will.
Why? That's it. Where are you from?
Far from here, a small seaside town. I don't think you would know it, but this.
Try me.
I don't remember the name of it myself.
Has been a while.
It's been a while.
This is my other
What is
notebook.
it?
Shayless.
Sailors.
It is Shayless.
That's where she's from. That's not where
That's her
mine.
name.
Oh, Shayless, yeah.
Yeah.
She named
Her,
that
no, her name's
Wait,
Salient. Oh, sorry. Shayless was the
We're
town.
from
she was
Shayless.
We're
We
from
are. She's
Shayless.
not.
Yeah.
I don't
She
know
was
if
from
we
nearby.
should say we're from.
Actually,
We'd be
I'm
like, oh yeah, I'm
from
from Jerry.
No, I'm not saying where we're from.
Babylon.
Now I know Morgana's last name.
I don't know. It's in here somewhere. Anyway, I tell her where I'm from.
Okay. Yeah, the North Island. I've been there.
How? I'm sorry. How long have you been here? How
Wait,
long?
what
have
was
you-
your name again?
Yeah, Morgana, Swiftstream.
Wait.
I think we must be distant cousins of some sort.
This doesn't make any sense. I recognize your name. She looks up behind her, and on the wall is a map that you drew.
Oh my god. I recognize that map.
What do you mean you recognize it? The signature is your name.
15,000 years ago.
Well, I mean, it's,
It was 12,000.
here's my namesake. Obviously, I'm not that Morgana, but I recognize the map. I think we must have had a reproduction growing up.
That is the oldest item in this building. It
How?
is the oldest item in existence that we're aware of.
That's what you think.
How did you come to have it?
It's passed down through the family for not just centuries, but millennia.
Passed down through the family. How large is the family?
The Swift Streams, oh Lord. I mean, tens of thousands
Really? That many?
across the world now, sure.
Oh, you've
I mean-
aged quite gracefully.
Because of our family profession, we've spread out all over the world, mapping and gathering arcana.
I have been trying to.
I haven't met one in quite a while, though. It's a pleasure to have you in our presence.
No, nor have I. It's really wonderful. I don't think you understand how wonderful it is for me.
Okay.
I've been looking.
I'll give him a hug.
I've been doing some family research. Would you happen to know where I could find our genealogy? Is it written down somewhere, a record of some sort?
It is. Well, I mean, how far back do you want to go?
Well, as far back as we have.
We probably have a few thousand years of genealogy.
That would be fantastic. I will start in chronological order.
Well, it's not here. It's in one of the capital cities, the capital city of Kor, where there's a great library. And,
Kor?
yeah, the headquarters of now the LoreSeekers.
Okay, in core. Wow, thank you for that.
Sure. And this coin you talked about, what?
So Ord walks up, pulls out 10 gold pieces, puts them down, spreads them out.
Oh, I don't recognize these. Where are they from? Do you know the region? They look old.
I was told the date close to the time of the cataclysm.
The apocalypse?
Yes.
12,000 years ago? That's impossible.
What do your books say?
I'll need some time with these to research. And she does, like, kind of reach under and pull out a big tome and starts flipping through it. And it's a book of, Yeah, it's a rare coin sort of registry, and she starts flipping through pages and looking at different. Wait, how is that even possible? What is going on here?
So I leave one coin. I take the other 9 back. I said it has something. I was told it has something to do with the followers of Ko.
Followers of Ko. The demons?
I didn't say I had all the story. That's why we're here. You're the lore keepers. You're the ones who are supposed to know this stuff.
Followers of Ko. I mean, they're north of here. In the hellish crags of the central steppes. And she's sort of like kind of doing some math in her head and considering, and she flips a few pages. These symbols are ancient as far as I can tell. These are definitely very old. That's for certain. Could you give me a few days to do some research on these? Consult?
Yes. And if you need a translation, they can translate it for you.
Translate the words on the coins? There's more. There's one word inscribed in the bottom, but otherwise it's the symbol. One has a draconic head on it, on the front, and then on the back is the, what do you call it? The heraldry of the region, the northern island that you guys lived on. You see a couple more, one sort of theme in a few of the paintings there. It looks kind of like an eye. And she sees you sort of eyeing it, eyeing one of them. And as you look closer, it's not an eye. It's a planet with a ring around it. And the little moon kind of looks like the inner thing. And here is a drawing of the planet that you guys are on.
Celine, do you have any maps I could have a
This
look
is
at?
a flat.
Or purchase, perhaps?
Sure, we
Flat
have
realmer.
Contemporary.
Oh, Lord.
tons of maps. Yes.
Made up.
The world, the continent, the region.
I'll take
The
one of the
city?
world and, well, how much do they each cost?
Depending on the quality, they range from, on the low end, 3 gold up to several hundred.
Oh, can I just have a look at them, actually?
Sure. And there's a couple sort of like framed on the walls, but she sort of steps aside from the desk, and there's this sort of little wooden mechanism with these sort of wooden dowels that go across, and there's these very large maps sort of draped over them. And she like pulls one of them out and spreads it out on the table. And it's of the planet. And like there's 2 features that you see are peculiar. There's what looks like a recession, and there's what looks like a massive peak, mountain.
Is the dentation, is that is that where we used to live? Where the meteor, where the fragment hit?
Impacted.
You asked her that?
Yes. Or sorry, not like, I was asking, like, me looking at the map, you, the DM, would I recognize, like, the landmasses and, like, know that it's where it hit?
Where what hit?
Did it hit, like, where we used to live?
You mean the
Meteor?
meteors?
Yeah. Just
Um,
me looking at the map, would I recognize that?
No. And you recognize all of this very well. The shapes. It is somewhat different from your memory. And you've seen maybe a third of the world already. You've been everywhere. You haven't gone to the backside, but you know, the sublimation and the apex didn't exist before. And a few areas are gone that were there before, and a few areas are there now that weren't. So, but largely you sort of recognize it. So you guys don't know where you are now in this map.
You aren't here, so
But this is the continent that you guys were on before, and there's two little dots on it. One by this cove is where your family's from, and then the one north of it is Shayless.
Do you know who drew this?
This map, this is a cartographer, a painter, a member of our guild. His name is Blaston Crave.
It's quite good work. So the guild, this cartography guild, it's still going strong then?
The LoreSeekers, we're the most ancient organization in the world, as far as we know.
That makes me very happy to hear. This is really fascinating. I think, to my friend's point here, we would love to take a look at your maps. I think, how much is this one here?
Oh, that one is 80 gold. But since but you said you're a member of the LoreSeekers, yes?
Yes, yeah.
All right, well, it's half off for you, of course, as always.
What do you think? Should we get this map then?
Do you
Or
have
the
any?
other ones?
Do you have any active commissions now?
No, I don't actually.
Oh,
Just
you're
that one on the
available. We could
wall.
use your help. Things, as you know, have been changing.
common family name, okay?
What did I call the cartographer? I didn't write it down. What I said.
You call him Blaston Crave. What's the map maker?
Blaston Crave. This is a cool cartographer name.
He's not a regular cartographer. He's a cool.
He's a punk cartographer.
Yeah, he's got a cool name. He's gonna look like total dweeb.
Either that or he's gonna be a babe. Just don't know yet.
Then he repels it.
I bet the arms are really muscular from all the drawing and stuff.
It's just like Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
This belongs in a map room.
So is there much market for these things? I mean, you have an entirely full place here of all kinds of things. With so much changing in the world, is there much trade in this?
Yeah, that's an interesting point. In that the changes that are going on in the world make maps outdated and irrelevant, but it's kind of create an antiquities market. People who are interested in the history and change of the earth over time. And in many cities, maps are regarded as the artwork that one would hang in their walls. Our, let's say, marketing departments have done a fantastic job.
You know, I actually have some old manuscripts and books that I've found along my travels. Can I perhaps trade them with you? For some of your maps?
Trade. Tell me what books you have. Show.
Well, on the Genesis of Magics, Master Your Magic, a Mana Manual, and I have Vilgefor's Quick Guide to Magical Manipulation. All of these very old texts.
Yeah, put them out. Let's see.
They're just some random. For the books I saved when we first left the village.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And you put them out.
Yeah.
Stole.
You did.
Yeah, I liberated them on my travels
And
from various crypts and dungeons.
she says, "You read this language."
I know. I don't read it, but I know they're old.
Interesting.
You just knew the titles, but you don't know
Well, I just made up the names, to be honest. They sound cool, don't they?
I'll have to. Again, we'd need some time. I don't recognize any of the words of this language.
Actually, my good friend over here can do some translating, perhaps.
Oh, you have a translate. Do you
I
mind?
didn't know. In my travels, I've it's quite a common language that we come across.
Okay. What does this one say? On the Genesis of Magic. Tell me more.
I open it up. Magic.
But is there a date in the front?
Is there?
I didn't see any numbers.
Oh, yes, the number, I point to a random symbol, 800.
And there it is. 800 was the year of your calendar back before you left.
See,
800. Something. Is this a forgery?
We found a time capsule.
You found a time capsule.
Yeah, it was all sealed up in the ground. Found a bunch of old stuff. Perfectly preserved.
No moths, no nothing.
That's incredible. It's decayed.
We
not
figured you were the
everywhere.
best person to talk to about
It's
it.
12,000 years old.
It was very arid in there, completely dry.
This is surprising. Wow.
We're rather accomplished.
It's practically
informers
buried
and
in mothballs.
spelunkers.
I'll need to get an expert in here to validate the authenticity of this, but these are extraordinary value if true.
What about this candle? It's also very old.
Is everything you guys have old?
It's from the time capsule, obviously.
That's what it's like.
I mean, you can tell by our clothes is they're not very stylish, but
Yeah,
they've
you
held
were-
up well.
You were not with the modern
We're-
trends of the day.
We are reenactors. I
Ah.
must confess.
We're character
wasn't
actors. We
immediately
immerse ourselves in the
obvious.
roles.
Interesting. Have you guys been booked on the stage yet?
Yes.
Yes, we have.
Ooh, when are you performing? I'd love to see.
The Destruction of Shalis.
The Destruction of Shalis. Ooh, interesting. I've heard of that before. Where is Shalis? It's not.
Why?
I think it's on the northern
Sure.
continent.
It's on her map on the wall.
On my map.
She will point to it on the map.
On
And-
the common family name
family
map
Yeah.
on the wall.
No, yes.
And
yes.
there's a.
On the one that you grew up with in your house, that was a copy, reproduction of the reproduction of the reproduction.
And
These antiques are really props.
and
Looking
she.
at period drama.
So there's a map on the wall of this subcontinent, and the title of it's the Insatiable Isles. And
Sounds like a very thirsty place.
It was. It's too soon, brother. Ripe with coin.
that wait, and so you guys asked where Salish is, or what? Sorry, I've lost track of.
Yes.
Wait,
Shayla's-
we know where
she has
Shayla's
Shayla's.
is, yeah.
Yeah, because we were reacting it. She was like, "Well, where's that location?"
She's asking where
Yeah, she's
Shalis
asking
is.
where it is.
You guys point out where on.
Yeah,
She's
I'll
like-
go up and
All
I'll.
right, you know where
Well,
that
it's like, all right.
meteor that destroyed everything and started everything over? Shalis.
Is it the same solstice as the one we left our old world as?
Well, it's either the spring or fall solstice are the two that are celebrated.
Gotcha.
And this is the fall solstice. Yeah, it is the same.
Gotcha.
We don't know when this playing is.
I mean, heck, for this point,
you
the
point-
moon got destroyed. It could change seasons. I don't know what's going on there.
Moon doesn't affect
It's
seasons.
been like
Or
800
their
leap
tides
years,
still?
so
The
if you like
tides.
carry it on.
So you point on the map where Shalis was, and wait, you're from here? That's impossible. No one lives here.
No, I'm not from
It's
No,
Vegas.
no, that's where we're performing. We're performing
About the
the
destruction.
destruction of Shalis.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, we learned about it through various books that we came along on our
The
journeys.
legends are that it was a habitable place before.
Well, how's it
think so?
nowadays? I'm actually kind of out of touch with it.
Oh, no one goes there. It's corrupted.
Corrupted, like it smells, or what's wrong with it?
It smells very bad.
Well,
You're actually the first person we've met that knows anything about it. We've performed this hundreds of times, and everybody's very interested in the story and the portals and the battles and them meteors and all that jazz. But you actually know something about it.
It's completely
dude,
refreshing.
it is our, as
It's
a
nice
lore
to be
keeper,
appreciated.
this is our profession. We are to know about all of
Well, you
the
know,
geography and history.
I am
world.
specializing in lore mastery myself, actually. So it's very nice to make your acquaintance.
Wonderful. I am not even familiar with how the Insatiable Isles came to be corrupted. Maybe that's part of your story.
Yeah.
It is something that we found through research. There are a lot of indicators that point to some sort of cataclysm, meteorites coming and crashing in the location. I think that's part of what we are interested in right now and why I am so keen on finding our family's genealogy, to see if any of us came from this particular region and how we made it out of the cataclysm.
Interesting. Yes. Well,
For research purposes, obviously.
of course. Well,
Hey,
I'd love to
Tiffany.
come see your play tonight. I think I'd find it educational.
So you mentioned that you sponsor work. Is there tasks that need to be done by your organization? Are you seeking
yes.
certain things?
Cartography, of course. Yes, it is our primary objective.
So is there a
You're a lore keeper. You have skills in cartography.
Yes,
I mean,
cartography is...
if you drew this map, I am dumbfounded.
Well, I'm not 12,000 years old, but I have
wait.
drawn maps that are quite similar.
A namesake. Someone.
Yes, of
named,
course.
Maybe you were named after the,
Well, I
the
believe,
author
I
of this
believe
map.
so. A
Wonderful.
distant ancestor of ours, surely. But yes, I am
12,000 years old.
indeed. I've been told that I possess a certain skill with cartography. It is something that I enjoy doing nonetheless.
Well, we've got some territory that's looking to be mapped. If you were to bring us maps of it, then you certainly would be paid the standard rate.
Okay, but that I can do. Any particular territories that you're looking to have charted?
Well, the more dangerous ones pay more, certainly. The local area is pretty well covered. The tidal mountains but the further north you go, when you get into the central steppes, where the followers of the cove have taken over, it can be deadly work. But those areas have need of
Mapping.
of cartography. Yes. Some of the adjacent islands to this continent. There's many places.
All right. Well, that is definitely something that I can do. Can I find other branches, or is this sort of the primary location?
Oh no, this is not the primary location. This is one of many outposts that we have. Certainly our main is in, as I said, Core. But we have branches all over the world, on every continent. Well, most of them. We have none on the Insatiable Isles.
Naturally.
Wait, how do you have places all over the world and haven't mapped the world? It seems like something you would have done.
Well, there be
previous.
dragons, obviously.
I haven't seen a dragon.
There's locations within cities, but outside the cities it can be quite dangerous.
Other than the furthest southern reaches, we have mapped all of the continents generally. Just more specific, detailed maps of regions and areas are the new focus.
And things change more rapidly than you might think, depending on how detailed you want your, trails to wash out. And
Could I procure a map of your most recent of the world?
Can I go
Actually,
ahead
the
and
cheapest,
summon
actually.
my...
Yeah,
well,
your cheapest map,
hang
please.
on,
No,
hang on.
I don't want the cheapest map.
How does it work?
That'll be the newest. These are
It can
antiques,
copy
dude.
It might be
magic
upside
stuff
down.
really fast. I'm gonna apply the logic that it
Just
can.
turn it.
It has unlimited ink and it floats, so I'm gonna assume I can
But then it would
draw
be-
very
Here-
quickly.
okay. So you said that you
All the text are names.
Celine.
Mm-hmm.
And I can do
It's
any
a-
color.
it's a
Celine,
giant
you said
picture.
that the local area is well mapped. We had a terrible time getting through the woods to this town. Can I just take a look at your local map?
It was terribly swampy.
Do you know Birdie?
Yeah.
Oh, of course, everyone knows Birdie.
What are your thoughts on her?
Oh, she's peculiar, if sweet. All those of her kind are somewhat mysterious, aren't they?
Put it
Oh, yeah.
lightly.
I would describe her as mysterious.
Very
Their
kind. Yeah.
their architecture is astounding, though. I don't know if you've been in one of their homes.
Oh,
We
yes.
have.
Topsy turvy.
peculiar.
God, I thought everything was like that.
So, do you have a map we can look at the local area? I'm sure it's quite cheap. You said it's very well known.
Sure, that is an easier ask. We have for as little as 5 gold a map of a little more local
What
area.
about the friends and family discount?
And half off, of course.
2.5.
I'll tell you, what about a tab for when we get our stuff checked out? Because it seems like we're bringing you some pretty old items.
You said it's going to take you a couple of days.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay, well then we can come back in a couple of days. Because we'd hate to start this off on the wrong foot and have much more that you'd be interested in.
And for that local map of this town and the nearest city, perhaps, how much would that cost?
Well, it's not of the town itself. This is a difficult place to map. In that it is underground and tunneled and it's 3-dimensional. But of the region, we have maps for about 5 gold.
And out of curiosity, if I were to make a quick copy of that map, could I just get a discount just for using the information? You can keep the original, of course.
Sure. Just give us a gold.
All right. And I can use any sort of color ink and have a magic quill. So I'm going to
Okay.
copy it.
All right.
So are
I
you
pay the bill
giving
for that.
her one of the gold that matched the same gold that I just gave her?
Yep. Here, have another one.
Give it 2.
What's money for if not to spend?
Just with like a
Oh,
small
thank you.
fortune.
Well,
off of that.
let's say this is these are 2 samples of the same vintage for you to examine. Clearly it's gold, and
And
clearly it's
Kindle.
the right size.
Right.
But it's probably worth much more than that.
Consider it a gift to a fellow keeper of knowledge.
Thank you.
Let it go,
He's the
Horde.
intelligent one.
Let it go, Horde.
He's the one who's about to sell his precious books off, so I don't think he's in the right mind.
Trade them. I memorized those books and I made copies of them already.
You
But
couldn't
he can't
name
read
what
them
was on the
apparently,
first
so-
page.
Then
Sorry?
why were you always stealing from the library?
So I could copy them.
So we could learn to read.
And sometimes I
just said
forget to
you couldn't
return
read
them.
Oh no.
All right.
I like if I've been given him to
Apologies
translate them.
for our
maybe.
bickering.
Is this
But
the difference of
we will leave you
wisdom
to your
and
work.
intelligence?
I think so.
Very good.
I believe that is definitely what we're witnessing right here.
Yes.
Typically, wisdom's associated with street smarts.
They say don't travel with 2 mages, and now I understand that.
It was really, really lovely to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you as
I'm
well.
sure we'll be back soon.
Yeah, like
I'd
how
love to see you
long is
again.
a few
Yes, me too.
days?
I believe it's when the sun comes up a couple of times.
Do you think we will be here in a
How
couple of
many
days
a
after
few
we may or
days
may
is a
not
few
do
days?
some sort of political
Oh,
maybe
one
action?
last question,
More than
actually.
2 and
Yeah.
fewer than
What records of the Greer-Drum do you have?
Yeah, that's why I bought the
Oh,
map,
wait,
because
wait,
I don't
what's
think
that?
we're going to be
Oh,
here in a
the
couple of
Greer-Drum.
days.
I have a storybook about the Greer-Drum. It's kind of a child's novel. It's a mix of fiction, but woven in it is truth.
Oh, that'll make the perfect gift. How much?
This is not inexpensive. 10 silver. Which is 1 gold. Sorry.
Is this a third? Nobody's pickpocketed yet.
No.
Next, I get a map
about
of
8
the...
copper.
Oh, that's... No. I'm sorry.
they're ancient copper.
Oh yeah, it is ancient copper.
They got the same symbols
No,
as the gold.
this is actually modern
Well-
copper.
Oh, you
It's
stole it?
changed from a silver.
Well, that's just a bum deal.
Yeah.
Since you were
Yeah.
generous
Yeah.
with your antique gold, sure, I'd like a sample of that as well. So 8 copper it will be.
I give him 8 of the modern copper.
And she hands you a book that a language none of you recognize, but you can read. It says
I'm gonna read it out loud to my friends.
The Rise of the Greer-Drum.
So we can figure out what in the world we're actually trying to
Oh, yes,
summon here.
lore. Enlighten us, please.
I'm really interested to know if we don't want to summon this thing.
There's an illustration on the front page.
Whoop!
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Time to get the mini.
The spider comes.
But do you think
I bet it
if
looks like a
if
green
we do
dragon.
go through with the political act of perhaps doing something that some people may consider naughty, will we be here in a couple of days, or will we be?
That's what I'm
unwelcome?
wondering right
Well,
now.
That's why I bought the
another thing
map
I'm wondering
because
If we're successful, we'll be here.
I mean maybe who knows?
I don't
if
know
she's
if we are
is
or
she,
may
are
not
the
be.
locals gonna be friendly with us? Is she gonna still be our?
Whoa!
Wow.
What?
Wow.
Is that a
Yeah.
hat?
Yeah.
Or is that-
Definitely.
Freaking awesome.
Halo.
That is so cool, DJ.
Yes, it is. It has 6 arms,
Oh,
or is it? Well, 6. Yeah, depending on how you count them.
6 arms.
Six
There's
legs.
2 legs. There's the lower winged arms. There's the upper not winged arms, and then there's the major wings.
wow.
The greer dragon.
And a sweet ass tail.
Super sweet ass looking tail.
Is he a Greerdrin or is that Greerdrin?
The Grudra.
The greer dragon.
Okay.
Does that translate to anything? Or is that like just his name?
Is that you asked her?
Oh, yes, Screwdrun translates to
Big ass one.
strange dragon.
Big ass abnormal
The
dragon.
subtitle is that he is known as the fake dragon.
Fake dragon?
Ooh,
Fate.
he meant
Fate.
fate
Oh.
dragon.
Okay.
Sax.
Like
Small
the dragon of
difference.
fate.
This is a fake dragon.
Sorry, fate or fake?
Fate.
Fate.
It's the creep,
dragon of
creep
fate.
maidens all over again.
Enunciation besets our party.
Fake dragon.
Don't talk about my ex-wife.
Squiggles are pissed. It's not the dragon.
Hey,
By the way,
your ex-wife is
speaking
fine.
of this, the tentacle like in the last 3 minutes is like extruded more of itself to make it about 2 feet long, and you start to see some of her dress appear on the very like edge of the growth part.
Wow. Cling, cling, cling.
Chop it a couple times.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please go right ahead.
No, this is fun. She's gonna be pissed.
It's not her. She perished long ago. Unfortunately, apparently, my thoughts have affected my magics. So
Oh,
we will
I
be
wouldn't-
reassessing that going forward.
Oh, I wasn't talking about that. I'm talking about this. This thing. Whenever it reforms.
Yeah, she did that.
I mean, the way you described your, previous wife, I mean, that thing doesn't look too.
Just living on her
She
plate.
didn't have tentacles and
rent-free.
stuff. She had
I
this
know.
She
Actually,
did
ability.
not have tentacles
Actually,
and stuff,
a
Mago.
question. You said the Swift streams were tens of thousands in number. Are there other Swift streams in town?
She hasn't met one for quite a while. She's
Well,
Just a question.
And
That's
she said they're all
strange.
spread out.
I have a child here, yes,
Okay.
and
Good to continue the
my
line.
husband has taken the name.
Love to hear that.
Alright, so,
it's very traditional.
Gridrun, the Dragon of Fates. Can you tell us more about it?
Yes.
So as you read a little bit, you get the story of
Can't think of anything good enough that quick.
so the Greerdrin is, no one knows how old it is. Tens of something thousand years old. It's an ancient beast, and it is known to show up in various times and places, and touch and grant blessings to those whose destinies are meant for greatness.
We definitely need to meet this guy.
If we should be so blessed.
And it is said that the
If
Greerdrin
somebody-
can modify the fate of the world itself.
So, Empty's reading this out loud.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Celine, you've lived here a while, and were you here the last time the Gridrin came? Because it's about 3 years ago from when we were here, right?
I was, yeah. It's been several years.
Do you have a theory as to why the Gridrin's not come back?
Well, there's rumors that all of the dragons, all of the gods, have left.
Over the course of the past 3 years? Or was this the very last one, as far as you know?
Yeah, within the last 3 years. They started disappearing about 5 years ago. And no one has seen one in about 3 years now.
Is there any other events that happened during this period that might be related to that? Anything that you know of?
Well, there's a few groups that are describing what's being called the culmination.
Culmination?
Right. I'm not really certain what that means or what that is, but something's building up. Something's changing. The world is changing. The gods don't go away for no reason. The dragons don't just disappear. Something's behind it.
Very troubling.
Familiar story. It reminds me of the story we retell.
Were we aware of dragons back in our time?
Yeah. There were a few, like, known throughout the world.
Was this one of the ones we knew? Or
You haven't heard of this one, no?
I should...
You know of one. You've heard of one. There's let's see. I've got 1 second. I need a better table of contents so I can get let me fix. I've started to like organize my rough shot notes a little better, but you've known, and they generally have a name and a title, and sometimes it'll be called their name, the Grierdron. Sometimes it'll be called their title, the Fate Dragon. So you know of there is a Death Dragon from your time. There is a Luck Dragon whose name was Falcor.
I was going to say, it better be Falcor.
There was a War Dragon who would appear in the midst of battlefields. And there was a Nihilist Dragon.
Nihilist?
Uh-huh.
Wow.
Was he really alive?
He's just a snake, actually.
He just was.
And there was an Existence Dragon.
A dragon of being. Existence is in, like, space. As in, like,
some people call him
to exist.
the Existential Dragon.
Did him and the Nihilist dragon get along?
I'm going to say, there is no asking questions to those two dragons.
There was a Chaos Dragon.
Yeah, it's got to be an absurdist dragon.
And there is an Absurdist Dragon.
So there's id and ego, super ego.
I've always admired dragons.
They are
Expertise, knowledge, and power.
incredible beasts, incredible forces.
Okay, I want to look around while we're talking. I want to look for anything that resembles the symbol of the entropic order.
Oh, I forgot about
Yes.
Because I have
Sure.
we have, one of us has a ring.
I do.
She's got a ring.
still
I have
have
a
a
book. Is there anything in here that even remotely resembles that
was the people.
symbol?
in our time.
I would imagine it evolved over
Like
time.
we're saying the cat.
but-
Yeah,
It's
so
in the portal,
there's
so
a
we're
book
forming
section,
words.
and you
You
don't
got
find
murked.
the symbol anywhere.
It's been
just
Give me an
corn dogs.
I feel
investigation
like I should
check.
probably start writing notes again.
That's why we had the whole thing.
I'm
You're ready for
role playing
that.
as my character as a bad memory.
That makes it easier.
I'm not concerned with it anymore.
That's a
The
17.
last 5
Okay,
minutes
that's good.
where I missed the corn dogs.
So you don't find the symbol, you don't find the entropic order. You find
Maybe they have some of those here.
one a book that references the Enteripe Disciplinary.
What?
Interripe disciplinary.
Enteripe,
Interripe.
Disciplinary.
That's a good translation.
Interripe.
So I can read the language anyway.
That is a whole
So that's
lot
a
of
plus.
nonsense words.
It's a different time.
You said interripe.
Okay,
What?
so
Disciplinary?
Discipline. DJ.
so I
I am getting
Interripe
older.
disciplinary.
I cannot
Okay.
spell like I used to.
So I want
Lucky for you, it's all made up.
True.
Spell it however you want.
Fair.
I don't want to pull it off the shelf without asking. Can I look at this book right here?
Of course.
Can you reach the shelf even?
Now, do you need some help?
I can
short
help you,
stuff?
brother.
If I read the side, I should maybe be able to reach it. We'll see.
You can vape your way up
I
there.
give you a
reckon.
boost.
I could vape, but I don't want to vape inside.
I just like. Is it
So
up too high? I'm
convenient.
like. Is it this book, my friend?
Okay, so I want to flip through the first couple of pages because I
We're
have
gonna get in that trench coat.
the Book of Entropy. I have one.
Okay,
It was damaged, so I can't read very much of it.
got it.
Because
Yeah,
it was on the guy who died.
right. Yeah, the guy that came through the portal.
Yeah, and there's blood everywhere. Pages stuck together. So
Ah.
can I make sense of anything that the book says?
Yes, and I just found my list of dragons. There's a few others are.
Or some we're taking off the list here.
There's an ice dragon that you're aware of, and a stoic dragon, and a laughter dragon.
Stoic.
Stoic and Laughter Dragon did not get along. They did not like each other.
No, the stoic dragon deals with the fact that it has to live with the laughter dragon. It just doesn't say anything about
They're
it.
more like roommates that don't get along.
So the odd couple.
So as
Everyone's a
you kind
community.
of scan through the book a little bit, you find some of their sort of core philosophy in the front of the book summarized, and they get into a concept that they describe as the oppositions. How they're-
Oppositions?
The oppositions, yeah.
Okay.
How the Entrap Order is fighting for calm and peace and entropy, and their opposition is chaos.
Okay.
And and Co is mentioned there as well.
The Entropic Order is fighting for order.
And there are other oppositions that they mention as well. There's nature and isolationism,
Nature and isolation.
which is represented by Swayoyarn.
Spell that.
It's got
That's
8
the church that's in
apostrophes.
town, right?
That's the one that they mention you to.
That you curse yourself for making that.
I know, that's an unpronounceable word. Cwyoarn.
Way less apostrophes than I thought.
And
Oh God.
Sounds
It's
very
not how I would
Welsh.
spell it.
it's
Very
the
Welsh.
There's more consonants.
symbol
than I-
associated with it is a deer.
So that's
Deer.
Symbol of
Mhm.
the
like a
deer.
Yankee.
And its opposition
It's
is
not so many apostrophes.
I'm missing
Everything.
is a creature named Peric, P-E-R-E-C-K,
Okay.
P-E-R-E-C-K.
I spelled it my
Uh-huh.
own way.
the symbol of
Hey,
which
how do you
is
spell
a
it?
winged serpent beast,
Just like a dash.
It's
When you
nothing.
search-
and it
It's a
represents
character sheet.
power and consumptionism and indulgence and assertion. They're kind of like
And that's isolation.
warmongers,
You
So
said,
that's the isolationist one.
you said
Right,
power.
those are-
What else?
oppositions. It's power, assertion,
Lost
consumption,
your point. So it wasn't continued
the
past
self, and
understanding my
indulgence.
religion for like 20
Consumption,
minutes.
self, and indulgence.
hmm There's another opposition is the existentials,
Existentials.
yeah, and the nihilists.
Okay.
Okay.
Speaking of the Gridrun and its absence these past 3 years, do you think the creep mistress has anything to do with that, or do you think she's trying to summon back the Gridrun?
The Creep Mistress. It's she's failed for 3 years now. I don't think she's why it's gone. She's trying to bring him to us
She's just not very good.
insignificant.
so we can bask in his gifts.
Perhaps
His
someone with a little bit
blessings.
more magical talent could help with that.
Oh, like you, perhaps?
Perhaps.
Have you summoned a dragon before?
Well, I could always give it a try.
He hasn't, but I have.
You have.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's impressive. To summon a god is no small feat.
It was a very small
So, yeah.
dragon.
It's a tiny dragon.
But it was a dragon
Maybe that's
nonetheless.
her.
There you go.
You know, perhaps
Everything is born
I
at
don't
some
know
point.
anything.
as helpful and benevolent visitors, we could always help the creep mistress try to summon the thing. That's always an option,
I
right?
feel like Dahlia and Birdie are very much at odds.
Do you know anything about the?
What's
not a-
Birdie
It's not
compared
a
to a
sheriff.
god?
The lawman of this area, the big guy.
Jordish.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on George?
Jordish. Wasn't he a sweetheart?
The sweetheart.
Sweetest.
You'd be surprised.
He's very kind and thoughtful.
Mm-hmm.
Total bottom.
He gets mage-fisted.
He said he was the runt of his family.
God.
How big do those Terran
You can only apply 10 pounds of force. I don't know
What's that?
if that's
I said, how big
sufficient.
do Jordan?
Oh, Terran.
Yeah.
Oh,
what
they get
is-
it to
I don't
15
know if
feet
that's
tall.
what-
Oh, he really is the runt.
He's a small one.
Jesus.
You guys hear something crash in the back. Something falls.
Who's messing with
She
your
turns
books?
around.
Birdie bones.
They're back.
Who's they?
They,
Shit. Please, if you would just wait here for one moment. And she runs through a door. She closes it behind her, and you hear a scream. A scream. of
wait,
female
hear
voice.
her scream?
Someone's got to help those books. I want to
Yeah, I run.
Can we run back
approach the
there? I
books.
want to
Yeah,
run
I
back
wanna go
there.
back there.
You run back there, and you see a
I know
few
it'd be
individuals that have sacks, backpacks, and it looks like they're burglarizing the place. They're stealing stuff, and then you see
These books aren't yours to steal.
Stop, you need to pay for those.
you see Salian take a couple steps back and then kind of turn and fall against the wall, and she's holding her stomach.
Oh damn!
Blood is dripping from her.
Oh no.
Like your intros are out.
And
Shit.
she, not entrails out, but
Okay.
she kind of like slides down the bookshelf to the floor, and they look up at you and say, "We have no quarrel with you.
Well, I have a quarrel with you.
We've come and gotten what we came for. We will now leave. We don't want any trouble."
Oh.
I want
As
to.
he's talking, he's getting a splitting headache.
Roll for initiative.
It's not the time to negotiate. This is the time for violence. They're trying to steal my books before I can steal them.
No,
Damn it!
She never took your books to the back.
I got a nat 20.
Nice.
27.
I got
27 for
a
initiative.
nat one.
Wow.
Nobody hurts
The
the
one
Swift.
that doesn't matter.
I love it. Nat 1, Nat 20.
27.
Nobody hurts the Swift streams.
Yeah, exactly. I'm fucking heated.
Wait, is she like dead or is she?
You're not sure. She might
14.
be.
Somebody can heal, can't they? You can, can't you?
No, I
That's
said
what.
he should be
That's
able
what
to
I'm
heal.
checking.
Yeah, birds
I
can
got
do
a
a little bit
14.
of everything,
I
right?
got a 13. Well, you and him match.
Run again.
Roll for it.
I've had a hard time
14.
getting.
Not me and
I got a 13.
Isaac.
So did I.
What's that?
Rollies?
Alright.
So the Patreon that has these animated maps,
Oh, I got a 2, so.
like I've had a hard time downloading more of them. There's something wrong with their Patreon. Like,
I
it
literally
says
got
you
a
need to
3.
subscribe, and I subscribe, and it says I'm not subscribed, and it doesn't
Well,
really work.
you've bested me this day.
So let me let's take a little 5-minute intermission, and I'm going to prepare the battle map for you guys.
Oh, which one of y'all?
Tell me what your initiatives are.
15.
Go around this way. 15.
Sorry, 14.
Yeah, y'all both.
Oh yeah, we
got
gotta re-roll for it.
Okay, roll off.
I got a 1.
Oh, no, I got a 6.
Okay.
Okay.
Empty goes first. They go first.
I got one.
I wish we could have
initiative?
rested at some point.
Oh, I got a 13. Me and
Yeah, the second
Reese
thing-
got 13, but
She
I beat the
she
roll
beat
off.
the animals.
We have yet to take the single.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's fight. I
Yeah.
have no.
Morgana?
Me neither.
27.
Oh my God, Lord.
I said I wanted
I was
to
looking at
say
your character
something
sheet
on
and
rest.
that what's that assaulting rage
Like,
feature?
even-
What is it
Oh,
called?
the sharpshooter?
No,
Even
you got
like,
another one that's like fucking
yeah, like a
brutal.
short rest.
You can
or
add
I'm just
some
gonna
to your
go-
initiative, and you get an
Eldritch
extra attack
Blast.
and extra
All
D8
that.
damage.
What?
I was on mine.
Yeah,
Are
but
you
like,
sure?
you know, I'm gonna do
I
something
think
out
so.
of
Yeah.
fancy.
Oh, the primeval
Bro, you are
awareness?
you are
No.
warlock.
No.
And if you get hit, you have
The hellish rebuke.
you have your hellish rebuke. You
So
get
I,
one,
actually, I
you
just
get
gotta
one
run
of
in
those.
there. Yeah.
Yeah, you get one of those.
Oh,
for
the
free.
dread ambusher?
Dread ambusher, yeah.
Yeah.
That shit's
I think
Oh,
bad.
I'm Blue
Yeah,
Stalker
like
or
if I,
Sharpshooter. It's a little bit
Yeah, you
insane.
Yeah.
You get one
you get in the
hellish rebuke
shadows,
for free.
all
Yeah.
over for
As a
who's ever
reaction
not in the
to
shadows
it.
is toast.
I think at this level too, it's.
And my walking speed increases
Was
by
it
10
normally
feet,
2
so I can
or
close
is
the
it 1d10?
distance real fast.
At
Yeah,
first
crazy.
level.
The extra attack.
It's-
That's fucking
yeah,
sweet as hell.
That's
That's
the
a
downside of being
That's
a
not
half.
really
is
much.
Oh
locked.
yeah, I am also playing a
Oh, well, yeah,
Ranger
Our
in
walk
Baldur's
speed.
Gate.
So,
and
yeah,
then
that's
I
good.
can
I can pump up my Reeboks, man. I got plus 10.
Yeah.
People
Break
don't.
down
People
the
don't hit me.
side
They
enemy
really
and
don't.
You
Nice.
gotta take some of that armor off.
I have not been hit yet.
I have a copy of the map at some point maybe next week.
I realized that the other day. I was just like,
Of the one that I
I'm
drew,
good.
this?
I
Or,
have
No, the
nobody
regional
has
map,
hit me.
which is the one
oh,
I
I'll
bought.
have to draw it. Yeah.
Cool.
I don't know. I haven't done it yet.
Okay, whatever.
Finally, we can get rid of that pesky Severin.
Speaking
He's
of,
just
is
hanging
he
out in
with
the back.
us?
I think he is.
Is
Yeah,
you?
is Niles and
Yeah.
Severin and
Yeah,
Birdie
Niles
and everybody?
They're all
there?
there.
Now,
Birdie's not.
Birdie's not,
But
but
Niles
and
and Severin
is.
and
Severin's
Birdie
really
are.
into like
So number-
voyeurism,
yeah.
so he
Birdie
loves
is
to watch.
what I meant to say.
Yeah, not. Oh,
Or
damn!
frog.
We didn't give you enough time to resummon your friend.
I don't have enough money.
That's why we was
I
getting
need
the
the
money.
money.
I was trying to get the money
So you need-
that you
so
could
Money,
get,
even
so
if
you
you have a
can
spellcasting
resummon.
focus.
Because it specifically gives a monetary value for the spell.
Mhm.
The spell focus cannot replace a monetary value item. So it says that you have to spend a certain amount of gold,
Mhm.
and that means it's consumed. So like Hero's Feast, it's a gem worth 100 GP or whatever
Which
it is.
it consumes.
Yeah, it consumes. So
Yeah, if your spell says it consumes it, you actually need that.
So that's the whole reason I've been after this, because I don't have enough money to summon back Mr. Peepers.
Yeah. Mr. Peepers.
I want Mr. Peepers back.
He went out like a badass though.
So it could be charcoal, it could be. It's the fine familiar, right?
By, like,
So it's not 10 gold,
or
it's
was
10
that
gold worth
the-
of charcoal
He
incense.
did
Right.
something for
But
us. He did some fine
normal
or
spells
whatever.
don't give a dollar value for it.
Yeah.
Or
It'll
money
just be
value for it.
like
It just
you need a
says
leaf and
Yeah.
stuff like that, and if you have a spell focus, you can ignore that. But if it says you need 25 gold worth of silver
the
dust,
thing, yeah.
you need 25 gold worth of silver dust.
Yeah, once I get to level 3, I can actually use like my magical spell tome thing to actually like cast stuff from it. So, put it right behind someone, blow their head off or something.
I just want to be a wizard just so I
See,
can
that'd
say
be-
fireball.
That'd be
I'm
really
just-
useful
I'm just saying that.
right now.
That's my fireball stack
Yeah,
right
all
there.
that's
That's exactly what this is.
That's your fireball pile?
Yeah, it's
Nice.
during the
No,
pandemic,
I'll
somebody
do
that
it.
keeps turning calls Dice of Rolling, and
I
it was
enjoy
the
it. I
set
just
of dice needed for
have
all
trouble
major
starting on
spells.
stuff.
Uh-huh.
And so that all these orange
Don't you forget
are
board
the
at work.
fireball dice.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Nice.
probably.
That's
Today's
pretty
gonna be,
So it's like,
tomorrow
okay, that's
will be
cool.
working, so.
That is very cool.
I have to go back and look. I don't remember what these other ones were, but I was like, that's freaking cool.
I
That
love the fact that they're color coded.
Oh yeah, I know.
Are these
I think
from
this is Magic
Missiles?
Missile. Yeah, Magic Missile. I'd have to go back and look. I can't remember what
You
those
color
were.
coded your
Witch
dice.
bolt or
Nerd.
guiding bolt or something like that.
Go back and look.
Because I know one of them takes a D10 and the other one takes a D12. Or something. I can't.
So
It's
it's
been a
using
while.
like different dice instead of
'Cause I
reusing the same one.
usually
Does it
play-
like immerse you more?
I usually
or-
play a dual caster or I usually play a dual caster. So I could be martial and I could be martial and I could throw spells. This is the first time I'm
This was a
playing
long time
a
ago.
full
Now, this was even
martial
before the
Now you
pandemic.
just throw
character.
hands.
So he
Oh yeah, I
did-
throw hands. I don't throw spells.
I kind of miss playing my really dumb character. Like
I love your really dumb
he was so
character.
fun.
I was just like, I am
And that's
just.
if my character
I
dies,
am
I'm gonna be a
just
dumb
sitting.
guy.
I'm just sitting
I
here,
enjoy
and
being.
he just comes up to me and starts talking to me.
That's
I'm
the
like,
true Eric coming out. That one. It's
So
my
we
Forrest
had
Gump.
so we had this was for acid arrows
Ooh.
and vicious mockery.
Okay.
The D6s were for fireball,
Okay.
and the D8s were for sleep, shatter, chromatic orb,
Ooh.
and
I
even a
love
paladin's
Chromatic
divine
Orb.
smite. And the teal was for firebolt
Oh, nice.
and inflict wounds.
Okay.
But it's really early on; you don't need that many. And then the rose ones were for like a great axe or lax damage, and then it could be used for bardic inspiration. There were 2 D20s. I got one somewhere else. That's just to have, and then there was some percentage dice.
Oh.
So
Oh, do you want to put your?
Oh wait, there.
Oh, is that? Oh, I don't think you got one. That set of dice.
Alright, no fireballs in the library.
oh yeah, this is the perfect place, full of ancient, irreplaceable
that's-
things to cast a
That's why
fireball.
you have to be a.
No one would notice.
That's why you need to be an evocation
Yeah, so
And
you
also-
can't say what not to hit.
Yes.
No,
And also-
everything burns
Missing
except
in
the
a
following
fire.
items.
Besides, it has a radius. You can cast it in such a way that it only hits your target.
Yeah, I
The
did
fire
that one
doesn't
time. It
spread.
was that spell skull thing.
That is the only bad downside to being a spellcaster, and you have these ones that can do area effects, and then you have martial people like me, so I fight up close, and it's just like, if you weren't in the way.
You can't like. I mean, it's your magic. You can't like make it like a tiny bit smaller or shape it.
That's why you gotta be an evocation wizard.
I feel like you should be able to
Because
shape
if
it.
you're an evocation wizard, you can make it so that your allies automatically pass and don't take damage.
You can't like customize, but like, oh yeah, I'm gonna shoot a stream of fire and like make it curve around or something like
Yeah,
that.
like you. That's why you look at the board and you be like, okay, it has like fireball has like I think a 20-foot radius.
Can you just like ask if you could like tone down the damage to make the radius smaller?
Well,
I mean, you
that
could ask it.
that depends on your DM.
Yeah, you could ask.
But I'm not trying to do that. That's what.
Yeah, they got the health points. They'll be fine.
I think from what the first time you can do it, I think it's what 8d6 or some shit.
8
It's a lot. It's a lot of fire. That's why wizards love fireball.
Well, I chose to be like this generalist so I could like choose applicable spells.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
So we'll see how it
No, you
goes.
just gotta commit for that one niche moment where you really get to shine.
Yeah.
Retransmutation just caused a huge hyperinflation crisis by turning everything into like silver or whatever.
And then there's people like
I've
myself.
ruined the economy.
I'm
It's all
trying
part of my
to.
plan.
I'm trying to mess
It
everything up.
destabilized this whole nation state with overproduction of coinage.
Getting political, getting methodical with it.
I mean, you could destabilize like a kingdom by like overproducing currency. And then like, oh yeah, we have a bunch of coins, but we have the same amount of food. What are we gonna do?
Well,
You
everything
overproduce a
just
bunch of
costs more though.
Coins, I would assume that.
Yeah, then they would just cause inflation.
That would attract some sort of magical being dropped to gold, I would assume.
Magical coinage police.
I don't think this works the same as the actual world.
I mean, probably.
Well, those aren't magical.
Back in like the Middle Ages, people did produce fake coinage to like hurt each other's
yeah.
economies and stuff.
Like lead, yeah.
And Romans would do that a lot. They'd water down their coinage. When it used to be a gold coin, would now be impure and have a bunch of other metals. So then people might not accept a coin from a foreign place because they don't know the percentage precious
and that's
metals.
where
is in
biting
it.
gold came from, because gold is very malleable.
I
And
thought that was because of crypto.
No, that's been around for a while. They didn't have crypto back then.
What?
So actually, in Ethiopia, in like the 1800s,
You
into
ever seen that?
a
The
couple of
Olympics,
years
like
before,
That's it.
Ethiopians would use
Well, it worked.
Austrian coinage, like German Austrian coinage, as their most common currency because they trusted it.
It'd be so much cooler to still use coins instead of like paper
Yeah,
fiat.
yeah, we
money,
get a drink
like,
at the park. Yeah, or a sack of coins.
Yeah,
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 round of
coins,
drinks for everyone. Yeah.
Bring back the blues.
Jess, can I see the
Always
core
down
up
there
there?
for
So I
coins
can-
only.
You exchange your money
No
for
problem.
doubloons.
Yeah. Drinking tokens.
So you're bringing in the loot tonight. Yes.
Patty's dollars.
Yeah, but strip clubs don't think it's fun. Like just tossing coins at people.
Hey, toss a coin to your wisher.
So what does the back room of a rare items dealer look like?
Like this.
Also, is she the only one working there?
I'm in
Today?
Infinite
Not anymore,
it's
right?
too high maintenance. Yeah, someone apply first aid or something. Apply
Morgana
first
stops us all from getting anything. Like, this belongs to me.
So this is a rough approximation. It's bigger and there's stairs and shit like that. But for the purpose of this battle, let's fight.
Alright.
Your character might be, this belongs to the leopard, but my character is, this belongs to everyone, especially me.
You belong in a
Alright, so y'all were kind of out here on this side of the desk. Where are the
I
main
think me and
folks at?
Morgana were in the front.
Yeah, I definitely rushed in there.
Yeah, you were up here chit-chatting with her. The two of you were
Yeah,
here.
because me and Morgana rushed into the back.
I'm over by whatever bookcase is.
I'll be relatively towards the front, since I'm very concerned about the books.
Niall says, "Holy fucking shit! She just got stabbed." she's kind of like, oh, let down over here.
Apply pressure.
This guy's stealing some shit. This guy's got his loot going on.
We had really bad luck lately as far as running into
A lot of
thieves in
crime.
this
So
region.
the two of you are up first in the doorway.
Yeah, what order?
Severin's gonna be like a little behind.
Oh, yeah.
Move
Niles
a
is
little
like
more.
checking it out. Empty's getting up in there. Where do you guys want to be?
I'll be like,
I'm throwing
Nested
mind
between
spikes
them.
at Mr. Talks too much.
I'm definitely in the front.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to.
Okay, how many?
Yeah,
how
shoot
many
us
of
in
them
the
is there?
damage on.
There's only 3. This
It's
should
only
be,
3?
the shop
Oh,
keeper.
did you resummon?
No,
No.
yes,
No,
should have
because
said
we
that
don't- we don't
back
have
to
any-
tie.
we
You
don't
get
have
the
any
right
for
party.
rest.
because I don't have enough money. I don't have enough money
okay.
to buy the things I need to summon in.
I haven't even got to use my pack feature yet.
You have a pack
Yeah.
of like mice or
Morgana's up first.
I'm gonna do a cool ritual and you'll see.
Before you go though, let me refill my deck.
got the pack.
Is the stream still going?
Get over there.
No, we got canceled after Mr. New Jersey Hater
Yeah.
decided to.
I've never even been in New Jersey. I've watched like an
Clearly.
episode of The Sopranos though. Does that
Oh, I thought you were
count?
gonna say
Oh, that makes
Jersey
it
Shore.
It's even worse.
I only ever hear bad things about New Jersey.
That's
That's what they want you to think.
I'm pretty sure, yeah. It's actually.
I have an
not that
employee who's from
It's cheaper
Jersey,
than
and
New
she's
York.
like,
I know that.
it's a perfectly nice place.
Yeah.
bad. Yep.
Why is
I've
everybody
heard-
crapping on it?
I
Everyone
heard
just
really
likes
good
naming on
things
it.
about it.
I think they just like purposely put out a bunch of negatives.
You guys, we have a viewer.
To keep people.
We have a viewer.
Hello,
Is it a
viewer.
Not Italian.
It's
New
Fangus
Jersey.
Supreme. He likes our setup.
Oh, yay.
All right, Morgana's up.
All right, so I am going to move out of the doorway so my compatriots can come in, and I'm going to position myself on this barrel so I have slightly higher ground. With my Gloom Stalker feat, I get to roll twice because I get to potentially hit twice, once with my Gloom Stalker thing and then once regularly. So 17 plus 6 to hit for 1.
The hits. And you're shooting this guy?
Yes.
Okay.
And then, oh wait, no, excuse me. So I'm taking my sharpshooter feat, so I believe I subtract 5 from one of them. So it should actually be 12 to hit.
Okay. 12 misses.
Okay. And then my other head. Yeah, what is that? 14 to hit for the second?
That hits.
Okay. So then I get gonna cast Hunter's Mark as a bonus action on him first prior to rolling my damage. So only one.
Love
Only
Hunter's
one.
What's our custom flavored Hunter's Mark
My
gonna be
custom
called?
flavor is Hunter's. Oh God. I don't know. Let me
Stank
workshop it. Stank eye.
Stink eye on it.
I feel like I gotta workshop that.
Okay.
I don't know. For now, Hunter's Mark.
the target of my eye.
Yeah, so I think the way that it'll look, because
Eagle
I'm a
eye.
cartographer, like spell wise, it's gonna look like, you know, when you're drawing like an old pirate map, how it's like the
X
dashed
marks the
lines?
spot.
Exactly. So it'll like be like the little dash cartographer line towards him, and then like the X is like on his forehead.
Nice.
Sure, why not?
So, Dennis the Minish Trail straight to his head.
Yep, exactly. Alright, so now I'm rolling for damage on the one hit, because I missed with the other. I'm assuming I rolled a hit on both, right? Or is it just a given that if I hit with one, I get the other? Let me read it.
I don't know.
See what you think. Hold on.
And that's all because you're shooting, because you're attacking before anybody else, right?
Yeah,
That's
it's the first, my first turn, so it doesn't matter if I'm before anybody else or not.
Yeah.
I gotta get better at pouring shots.
see.
Can I have a little drinky poo?
You're cut off.
a treat.
Oh man.
Just kidding.
I am the liquor.
You're cut
Yeah,
off from
so it
shot
doesn't-
pouring.
Alright,
Yeah,
that's
you're
perfect.
definitely cut off.
Pour
the top.
away from the table.
Okay.
Away
So
from the table.
it doesn't-
Wait until over my mouth.
It
Do
does
it-
say
do
I
like
like
this.
it.
Yeah, like 2 shots of vodka. Here we go.
Okay, so
Anyone
this
else
is
want?
gonna be the
Sorry.
yeah. This will be
I catch.
the Wayfinder's glyph.
Okay.
The Wayfinder's Glyph. Nice.
My ideas to myself.
And it is
Nice.
the glue,
Love it.
the dread
Yes.
ambusher
Because
is
you're not driving?
on a hit, so I do have to hit.
Okay.
All hurts me.
Okay.
Empty?
Please.
Well, if it says on a hit, that means
I like it
Oh,
when you
anytime?
pour.
that yeah.
Yeah, whenever
Your
you
hit.
whenever
okay.
you
It is
hit.
the hit. You
Okay.
don't. It doesn't need
Cool.
its own roll.
So then I will roll my other.
Oh, that's
so I've got.
Damage.
Oh.
Hold on.
There's so little left.
It's
Someone
such a
needs to do
sad
that. Yeah.
remainder,
Do you want
DJ.
to the remainder?
22 damage.
22 damage.
Jesus
Christ.
grief.
I'm gonna feel like
Hey.
He's not
There's
walking
probably a
away
little
with
bit
what he
on the
thought he got.
I'm livid.
So you hit him like right in the gut, like you think you've severed either stomach or intestine, and he like just kind of collapses back and slides down the wall, like right next to Saline. Yeah.
Saline, like saline solution.
Yeah.
That's how I've been
Yeah,
remembering
that's
it.
what I thought it was. DJ's up in his bathroom coming up with names from the cabinet. Gonna have an ad bill in a few weeks.
Tiny little PM.
And I've only,
DJ,
DJ, I've only moved
Pepto-Bismol.
about 10 feet, so with my
I'm Pepto. This is my brother, Bisbal.
So I'm going to move up next to her.
We're flame resistant.
Yeah.
Or
This
something.
is
Acid
Mother, this is
resistant,
Mother
I guess.
Magnesia over here.
I was getting ready to do something with that.
Yeah, Pepto-Bismol.
My
Okay.
name's Mango. This is Habanero.
So he like, as you're sort of so you get in there, and like a trained operator, like you just fucking like stick one in him and then start like like charging towards his ass, and he kind of like fell down on the ground a bit and he gets himself up and he kind of lunges at you. He pulls out a pair of short swords. A 1.
Hell yeah.
He drops one of them.
Mm-hmm.
A 19 to hit on the second one,
That hits.
and then he uses extra attack.
Ooh.
A miss and a miss.
Gotta use him while he's got him because he's fixing to die.
He sticks you with one of his short swords for 5 health.
Is that the one you hit?
Yeah.
He managed to get back up.
He's a fighter.
He's definitely a fighter.
The one in the corner casts a spell. Just very quickly, you don't understand the words he says, but he just kind of gestures like towards the group. Wham! The door slams shut. And then this one runs up, like sort of jumps over the shelf thing, does kind of a flip and lands behind you. And lands it. And then he comes at you with a rapier. He hits armor class 14.
Misses.
Misses. Alright, that is the end of their turn. Next up we have...
Empty.
Maggie, what were you on?
I got one.
You hear literally one? Okay. So I think Empty's up with Ord on deck.
Reading a book instead of fighting.
I'm assuming this door is locked.
You try it?
No, I'm not even gonna bother. I'm just gonna attack it.
Yes, be the warlock you are.
Yeah. So
I wonder what
Do
spell.
your version of it.
you're open. I tell the door. 'Cause I need to lie in order to use my thingy. Eldritch Blast. Yeah. Should have named it Pointed By. I don't know what I was thinking.
Good retcon it.
Careless whisper.
You can retcon it.
If Marvel
7
can do it, you
damage?
can.
7 force damage? Or,
To the door? No, you
Yeah,
gotta
to
roll
the
to hit the
door.
door.
oh, yeah, right. I do have
Yeah.
to roll.
It's armor class 10.
I rolled a 10 plus 6, so 16.
You're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hit it, and it like splinters the door up the middle. It's still holding. It's on these metal
Hinges.
hinges. It looks like a pretty hardcore secure door too.
Nice.
Ord is up, or was that it?
That's all I can do.
You can move.
Well,
Run into the door.
yeah.
Move through the door.
Is that an option?
Try to open the door.
It's still closed. Yeah.
I mean, I'm very weak.
Can you run
So
into the
you
door?
just jiggle the
You can literally
handle.
just jiggle the handle to see if it's even locked.
Like you're almost dead, weak, or
Like I have like a -1 strength.
Oh, that's not
give it a
bad.
shot.
Yeah.
Dice
Just-
roll's a dice roll.
Literally, just jiggle the handle to see if it moves.
All right. Well, no, I don't want to be in front of it if you guys attack it. Yeah, that's all I do.
Okay.
That door's shut.
Words up with Sin on deck.
Can I see through the door where he did damage to it?
What?
Not really. You can see that it's cracked, but it's not. There's no visible like gap or anything.
Turns out it wasn't locked. I just fucked it.
Pay for that.
Like, Saleen's on the floor. It's like,
Not my
the door
door.
wasn't locked.
Okay. So Ord is going to use his ability to slip right past because he's a halfling. He's going to look through the door. So is there an opening in the door?
Not really. No.
Not even a key.
Try the handle.
It's locked.
Okay.
Like not just locked. Like it's almost as if the handle is like in a state of stasis. It doesn't even like give you the little give that a locked door does.
Okay. I'm going to take my water skin. I'm going to spray water out on the hinge side
Okay.
and use shape water to freeze and shatter the side of the door.
Okay.
He can hold the lock all he wants. We're going to blow it out the other way.
Okay. Awesome. Okay.
There's no roll for that.
There's no roll for any of that.
Mm-mm.
So your water skin, you say?
Yeah, so I spray out the water,
So and everyone's looking at you like, what the fuck?
shape it.
And
That's
then
not the time.
and it just like can you freeze water?
Yeah,
That's part
you
of
can
it?
freeze it. I
Yes, you can.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, you freeze it. I'm going to give you a chance that this is successful.
Okay.
Just get 50-50. Roll a 11 or better on a d20.
Are you like
13.
13. All right. The door blows open. Or it doesn't blow open. It just kind of like the hinges shatter. And then, yeah, you see the hinges shatter.
Okay.
And the side of the door is pretty jacked up too.
Okay. So from that, I'm going to throw my shoulder into it and push it open.
Okay.
Try to enter the room.
How much does your character weigh?
All right.
Enough.
So in reality, like you squirt it, you freeze it, and then it's the like you just pound into it, and that's what like slams the hinges off.
This little hinge is still holding there.
The door goes kind of like flying to the ground, and yeah, you're inside.
Okay.
I would have been inside as well with her, because me and her both burst through the door. Like, I was in there with her.
All right, I'll allow it.
Okay, that's it for Ord.
Okay. We got
It's my
Sin
turn.
up with Reese on deck.
Alright. So, which one did she attack?
The red-headed guy right in front of me.
With the white sleeves.
Axel Rose.
Well, I'm going to try and hit him with my new pike. It's an 8-foot pike.
Damn.
Run him
Howdy.
through.
Oh, nice. 23 to hit.
That hits for sure.
Alright. What is this, a D10?
Run him extend his turn.
That's 4 piercing damage.
Okay. So Sin lets out just a fucking blood-curdling battle cry as Morgana's sort of rushed in, shot him, came up close and like takes one in the side, and Sin just like she loses her fucking shit. Ah! She just like points the pike forward and just rushes the guy, and like you sort of lower the back of it, and then as it like you catch him right under the xiphoid process, and it like goes like into his torso, out the back between 2 ribs, and you like you sort of lift him off the ground until your thing is upright, and like the ceiling's like almost exactly 8 foot high too, and like you've got the point of the pike like stuck in the
right
roof, and you see him like looking at you in horror as he begins to like slide down the pike and like go unconscious. He's dead.
I told you I had a problem with you.
Is that it?
No,
I think you got him.
And let me see. I can do. I'm gonna have my echo come stand right in front of me.
Okay. Did we get another mini for you? I thought we had a second one, didn't we? Or no?
Needs to be the exact same mini.
Okay. I've got a.
Just
yeah.
go ahead and use the Gurjun for now.
I've got
It's just kind of something like that.
I love it. All right, here's your echo. Where do you want it?
Right in front of me.
Okay.
And yeah, that's it for me.
All right, we got Reese up with Mago on deck.
Alright, I'm gonna run in and try to assess the damage to sailing.
Okay.
So, and I'm halfling, so I'm gonna scoot right past this guy. Go about my business.
Yeah, you see like her heartbeat in her wound. Like it's kind of gushing more out, and you can see she's breathing, but it's becoming shallow.
Okay, and I cast Cure Wounds on her.
Okay. And you put your little tiny hands on her on her wound, like you sort of reach through the torn dress to her skin below, and you close your eyes, and you sort of just picture her flesh like closing up, and the warmth of her blood, and it just starts kind of dripping down to your elbow, and like little drops are coming off, and you can feel the heat from it. And she kind of like wakes back up, and you kind of feel around, you inspect it, and it's closed up.
Nice.
Oh God, what happened? And she's kind of like in a state of panic a little bit and shock.
Your shop is currently getting robbed.
Fuck.
I'm sure that'll calm her down.
Just please don't move.
We have protections for this. They must have failed somehow.
What protections?
Over to Mago.
There's
Can I have her
two people
portal
remaining.
star?
I'm going to go ahead and use magic missile.
What did Niles
Or what are we calling it?
Death daggers.
Death dagger, death darts.
Death darts, that's right.
Yeah, death darts. I told you could change it in the system.
I can't. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's
Like when you click on the spell, right next to the name, you should see a pencil.
Okay, cool. I will do that when I get.
Yeah, D&D Beyond is cool like that.
Alright, let's see. Was that one?
You can even make up weapons.
There's one, three of those. So
can
three,
make up anything.
4 plus 3.
Just about.
Theater of the mind.
You can make up.
Oh, and I'm going to be attacking the magician one.
Okay.
I guess Cure Wounds should have been.
2.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what are you
can
gonna call it?
5,
Hot hands.
Hot hands.
Queens.
5,
That was so good.
9 plus 3. 12.
Nice.
There goes my magic.
What about many names?
Oh, here you go.
Ooh,
Okay, so you
I
can
like it.
customize each spell. You can change the name, add your own notes.
Cool.
Change the damage.
And that's tied with the character, I'm assuming, right? So it doesn't change it. From
Yeah, it's just
individual-
just tied to your that specific character.
And you do it from out there?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
You stay
I
there.
can,
Yeah,
like,
oh, it's definitely.
Yeah, I
like,
can,
it
like,
has a good distance on it.
aim them.
All right. You pull your hands back and like your fingernails like extrude with these like just dark spikes. And
Roman
you
candles.
point them out,
Yeah.
and they like pepper the guy, like one in his like boop, 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 like one gets him in the neck too, and you see like a blood vessel like burst. Big old spray of blood just kind of like splashes on the wall next to him. And he reaches back and points at you.
It's a stretch.
Can you see me?
If you would have to have seen him in order for him to see you.
That's true.
Is that it?
I fear no other magician. I'm clearly the most powerful. I want to go in through the door now.
Okay.
I want to see my handiwork.
First, of all, you
I'm
are a
gonna
wizard.
smugly
You
look
need
at
to
him.
be backing up.
Politics.
You know what? I'm not going to tell you what to do.
All right, we are to round 2. Well, Severin. I'm sorry, Niles is going to run in here.
I'm a boy now.
I was wondering what Niles rolled.
Fuck these little bitches. He misses with his little dagger. And in fact, the guy kind of like puts his leg back and kicks Niles in the face and like kind of knocks him out. And he like goes slamming into the corner.
Oh, I'm gonna point my maul at him and be like, "You're next."
Back to the top. Morgana's up.
Is disengage, is that an action or bonus action, or would that be considered movement?
It's an action.
Action?
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind. I also have 2 weapon fighting proficiency.
Nice.
So I'm going to attack the homie behind me
Get it.
with my short swords.
Good.
Remind me, I roll to hit for each one, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Set rolls.
And I'm not going to use sharpshooter because this is not ranged. I doubt that one hit. That was a 10.
We know what 14 is.
No, neither one of them hit.
Okay.
But for my bonus action, I am going to recast my hunter's mark on him.
Okay.
Oh, you mean you want to move it? Because you can move it.
Move for free.
Yeah. Well, because the other guy's down.
Yeah, no.
So yeah. I'm yes, that. Not expending a spell slot, but just yeah, exactly.
You.
Yeah, excuse me, my Wayfarer's mark.
Wayfarer's mark?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's
Okay.
what we agreed on, right?
Why is my computer slow right now?
Wayfarer's
Okay.
mark. Wayfarer's
Yeah.
glyph.
If we really want to
Excuse me.
change
Wayfarer's
every
glyph.
word.
Yes, Wayfarer's
Nice.
glyph.
ChatGPT is super helpful for renaming the spells, by the way.
For wedding?
For renaming the spells.
Oh, yeah.
You're like, just give me 10 options for like Hunter's Mark. So like
Sweet.
give it a cartography spell. So it was like Explorer's Emblem, Trailblazer's Tag.
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh,
great.
I thought Wayfarer's
Carto Quarry is really funny.
let me ask you guys this too. I have thought about whether or not to use AI, machine learning, mid-journey artwork stuff in this game.
As the Nihilist Dragon says, as long as it makes you happy, that's all that matters.
There are people that
Would
will
you say that?
protest and reject it
existentialist, right?
Yeah.
if that is
Well, the
used in any
Nihilists,
way.
I'd say they overlap.
As someone who is in the
They
art
agree on some
creation
things.
field, how do you feel about that?
It is a topic that comes up. Several of the
It doesn't matter how you
employees
feel about it.
that
It
work
doesn't
with us
matter
would
anyway.
quit
Just
if
go
we
for
started
it.
to
You're
use
happy,
AI
so-
tools for our job.
Just a matter of
I
They
am
are
all
that
for
passionate
it
about not.
Yeah.
because I think
I think
it's
AI
for
can
fun.
create
We're
way
not
better art than I
selling
can.
like any of that artwork. I think it's just for fun, so I think that's a good use of it.
I'm fine with it. I use ChatGPT all the time to do the bitch work that I don't want to do.
Right?
It's great. I have it do all of the menial tasks that are below my skill level.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's kind of, my personal opinion is it's kind of inevitable that, like,
It is.
there's going to be a stigma for a minute and the world's going to change and jobs are going to get
Since I
lost.
stopped
And,
having to pay people on DeviantArt for my furry porn.
I mean, you could always use the AI, and if you feel bad, you could always Venmo the person some money. You could Venmo
You're
some
never
random
gonna know the
artist
person.
money.
You're not gonna know what it's pulling.
We could send some artists, some furry artists
Yeah.
money.
I'm an artist. If you want to send me some money to use the AI,
Do you do
There
furries?
They'll allow it
By all
if you
means.
send them money.
yeah, I guess as long as an artist gets paid for it, then I can use it.
That's
Right?
all we'll say.
Can you even do
Even if it's-
explicit content even if it's paid? I don't think you can.
on Midjourney.
Yeah. Like, I don't think you can do explicit content. There's
I
like
don't know.
workarounds.
There's got to be like a just like.
So you're just gonna finagle the word. This person just happens to be undressed.
But they're covered in fur.
There you go.
So they're not really nagus.
Strong fangs.
That's interesting. The Midjourney gets fingers really wrong. I wonder if it
Yes.
gets.
It's been getting better.
It's gotten a lot better.
The
Really?
new patch,
Yeah.
they actually can do hands.
Okay, that's awesome. Okay, Morgana's finished. We are over to the bad guys.
Villains, not bad guys. That's just hurtful.
Criminals.
Yeah,
So they don't think of themselves as bad people.
They are property
Dealing with
redistributionists.
the
Exactly, they're like Robin Hoods.
Brigands.
They take after myself. They're redistributing books
It is a better.
to the needy.
Okay, the one in the corner starts casting a spell.
I wish.
No, there's anybody hiding the
On the top.
I know. That's one of my favorites.
counter spell so good.
You ever played Magic?
Except for when somebody counter spells you can't
Yeah.
You should.
I hate that.
Oh, I need some
Silence.
more.
Less
Let have a counter spell.
How many
Like,
D8s?
activate my trap.
Like,
card.
Give me
Enough
black
time.
D8s.
It's all like counter
bunch of D8s?
magic.
Your black
and,
D8s.
Like, just really
Oh,
annoying
okay.
stuff. Like, it delays the game.
That's
basically.
pretty handy.
Did you say D8?
Level
Like
five.
plural?
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna go back outside.
Yeah. Only if you use it right.
That sleep spell was
Right
great.
hands.
That's what I think. That's what he's doing.
How many hit points do you have?
I have full hit points.
And that is
21.
21.
But I got the spear.
Is there a...
I'm very
I can dramatically dive in front of you to protect.
I haven't played
No.
since Sunday.
I thought it was for people who took damage.
You collapse to the ground.
I did? Okay.
Holy shit, what just
Uh,
happened?
21.
He put me to sleep.
Oh, I thought he hurt you.
I mean,
He's asking to get hurt if somebody wakes me up.
You guys see Sin go down.
Does that count as a rest?
What?
Yeah.
is she
Or how many hit points do you
just
have?
unconscious though?
Well,
Oh,
y'all,
that's
y'all,
what-
y'all should
You go down
recognize
as well.
it as
That's
the
No! Ugh.
Are they sleeping?
Doesn't sleep
Looking?
only work if you're below?
You don't know. You just see them collapse to the ground.
Okay, gotcha.
Sleep I thought
has
that's
a
how.
total number of hit points, so if they can have more available total than their whole entire hit points, they can just put them to sleep.
It takes an action or them getting hurt to wake them up.
And the one with the rapier is going to take 2 attacks on you.
It affects in ascending order of their current hit points.
12. Okay. Misses both times. That is it for the bad guys. We are over to...
Oh, wait a second, who had the lowest amount of hit points?
Empty.
Because it says it starts with the person with the lowest.
This is a modified.
Ah,
Spell.
gotcha.
Spells were different in this place.
It's not sleep, it's nightmare.
Which one of them cast that? That guy back there?
Can you wake
The one
me
with the
up
bag
first?
in the corner.
Guy who has yet to be aired out.
Sleep paralysis.
Well, I'm gonna run into this room and I'm going to shake my sister.
You can literally
Furiously.
just kick me.
Just run right over and stomp on her belly
Yep.
as you keep going.
Did you
Yeah.
guys long rest at all the time?
I don't
No,
know.
I have no spell.
I did.
All I got is cantrips.
Good news, everyone.
I
have one
actually,
left.
I haven't taken.
I saved the
This is a-
shopkeeper, and now I'm useless.
This is the first time something's hit me.
You can bardic inspiration.
I'm
Okay.
going to.
You can...
I only have one left.
Okay.
I hysterically shake my sister.
Alright. You,
No, I have 2 left.
she
like
get
kind
her
of like
up.
ugly
Rejoice.
crying.
I'm like,
"Wake up!"
She's kind of... You kind of like lift
you
her
never
up.
let me nap.
And
Damn.
she drearily kind of like stumbles her feet. She's in a
Perfect chance to use
haze
the
of
tentacle
fog.
to smack her in the face.
I do have.
Opportunity miss.
I do have 2 pikes. One is currently occupied.
It's holding the roof up.
And that whole time you were asleep, you didn't even like let your hand off of the pike.
I did not.
And the body's like falling like onto your arm now.
And it's like, there's just the littlest bit
Yeah.
of drool
I
in a
picture her,
few
like-
seconds. Like,
Hiking sticks
I
with
dumped
her
my
face.
water skin on her face, honestly.
Yeah, you get her up.
I love it. What the hell? I said not in the face. Okay. This is
It's
not
me.
what that is.
It's me?
It's your sister.
You were having a dream.
I'm just gonna turn and look at the dude who did it.
Gross.
I'm just gonna look at him and I'm gonna growl.
Alright.
Well, I took
Nice.
inspiration from you, actually. They, them.
That's cool. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll adhere to it.
Anything else, Empty?
Can I do anything else? I'm
Sure, yeah, really done
unclear,
action.
like, on the difference between movement and actions in this game.
Yeah, so here's how it works. Basically, you can kind of do like up to 4 things if you do it. So move is generally 30, which is to say 6 squares.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to.
An action is there's a list of the actions you can take. It's
Okay,
attack,
but those,
disengage, dodge.
So this
they're all
spell-
separate, so you can
Yeah.
do both. Okay.
Yeah.
But to wake
So-
her, it for this spell is an action.
And you can blend the order of them. You can do half of your movement, do an action, and then do the other half of your movement. In there, you can do a bonus action too. Some things, some spells,
Yeah, that's why I said
some
just-
attacks.
Yeah.
Some things are considered a bonus action, so it's just like extra little thing you can do. And then fourth, there's like
Actions page.
minor interactions. You can open a door, you can pick something up, you can stow
Take
a
something
weapon.
out your bag.
Those aren't actions or bonus actions, it's just stuff you can do. And then the one other little flavor here is a reaction. It's kind of the equivalent of a bonus action, but it's not on your turn. Reactions are the only ones of those that'll happen when it's someone else's turn.
Yeah, like
So-
the Hellish Rebuke.
Hellish
Yeah,
Rebuke,
but
or
whenever
if
you
someone
take
walks by you and you get an opportunity attack, that's a reaction technically.
So is waking her up
I think
still like a free action? Or?
That's why I said
Not
just.
a free
That's why I said you can
That's
just
an
walk
action.
by. You can just walk by and like stomp me on the stomach.
Helping someone is an action.
Yeah, it takes an action to wake him up or them taking damage.
Yeah, I think that's right. I think it does take a
Well,
bonus
then there's
action.
nothing
This
else I
one's
can do.
You can
Okay,
move.
you can move still.
You can wake her up.
Oh, I
and
moved
move
it.
away.
I moved in there.
You can move more.
You could,
Oh.
yeah, you still got some.
I mean, I don't want to move towards any of these.
You can back-
people.
You can move out of the
Well,
way.
you can
You're right.
move out of the way.
I'll
go to
move
the
back
corner.
here then.
Okay.
Can you tell Squiggles to get angry?
Time to get angry, Squiggles.
I need to rest first
Hashtag
before
Squiggles.
I
Oh,
can say
okay,
Squiggles
yeah.
like idiot.
Burry
Any sort of useful.
right, gets up in there and says,
Not to go
Rest. I
worry.
need like an hour.
I just got this fixed again. I don't know why it kind of cuts out half the time. All right.
So does he do it in my ear, wake me up?
No, but he does like his little tongue squirts out and like licks you on the cheek and sucks off of you. Burry, said Severin. Oh my goodness, that's a full-blown melee in here. And I think from there we're over to Ord's just asleep.
I'm awake now.
Yeah, he's awake now.
You're awake now? Why did you awaken?
You just woke me up.
Oh, Burry didn't wake you up.
Really?
He just licked your face. He didn't wake you
That's
up.
not Burry's action.
No.
You're too sleepy.
Then I'm asleep then.
All right, we've got Sin up with Reese on deck.
Son of a bitch. I didn't take damage from that. So he just put me asleep.
Yep.
Yeah.
He's lucky because he was getting ready to get some Hellish Rebuke. Well, I'm gonna try and hit him. The guy who put me to
So
sleep.
you're gonna jump up.
Nat 20.
Nice. Crit.
So you
Get him.
Come on.
Well, I got 30 feet of movement, so like he said I was up. He's not far from me, is he?
He's right there.
Okay.
And then you get your echo.
He's at what is it?
What is what?
The damage. You said double damage.
Oh, so yeah, you
I got crit.
you roll an extra die.
Oh, I ate a little extra die, so 2 d10s.
Nice.
Those are d8s. Those are d10s. He's lucky, but that is 10. That is. I'll hit him with my maul. No, I'm gonna hit him with my pipe.
Happy music is still.
I
just realized that I was like,
started like
man.
changing it.
That is 13
Battle
pierce.
music.
That's 13 piercing damage.
13 piercing.
Mm-hmm.
You stick it inside him. With your,
Yeah.
You penetrate.
what's the weapon again?
Just the tip of the
This
spear.
is my pipe.
Oh, this is the pike.
This
With
is
the
the pipe
tentacle on
with
it?
the tentacle on it.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh.
That's got to be like necrotic, right?
So you were wielding like 2 pikes before.
Yes, I was.
So like you like the other one's kind of still
It's like
spiked up
straight
to the
8
ceiling.
feet.
The other one with the tentacle on it, like you kind of turn it to like a backhand, you flip it around, and like you just run over. You kind of stick him through the rib, and he like grabs onto your hand where it's holding the pike too. And he's just staring you in the eyes with like a devilish grin. He's a human. And you did how much damage?
I did, what is it? 13. 13 piercing.
Okay, cool. Good hit. All right, we've got Reese up with Mago on deck.
Oh, and I'm gonna move my echo right next to me.
Okay.
I'm going to run over to
Thank you.
my sleepy bro,
Okay.
and I'm gonna get a hold of yourself, man. I'm gonna wake him up.
Oh yeah.
That is an identical mini, huh?
I thought that was fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, because you're our brothers, and so, like, I love it. That's
He
fine.
always copies my style.
You copied my style. I'm glad to see her up.
All right. Ord is back on his feet.
And then for my bonus action, I'm going to give our lovely archer Bardic Inspiration.
Okay.
With a D4.
That's a D6.
Ah,
You
Nice.
use your own D6.
What is that?
It's a little loot.
A little loot. Oh, that's rad. That's really cool.
Patrick gave that to me.
That
I
is, I
like
love
it. That is cute.
It's a good reminder because everybody forgets
It's good.
about
That's
it.
what.
Having a physical thing right there.
Right, it's
That's
perfect.
sweet. All right, Mago, what do you got?
What does inspiration
It
do again?
reminds
I had
me
it
to
from
give
last time.
You can. That's right. Everyone use your inspirations.
We
Other
got
roll
inspiration.
2 dice instead of 1
We have
For the
inspiration.
for those to hit. Yeah.
I had
Gotcha.
used
I'm
my
gonna use my
inspiration
inspiration.
when I leveled up the last time to try and get the 20.
Yeah.
Do we start each session with one?
No.
Okay,
Alright.
I think so.
You're
19
doing cool
to
stuff.
hit.
19 to hit.
And
that
I'm
hits,
targeting the wizard again.
Okay. That hits?
Yes.
With death daggers?
No, not with death daggers.
With what?
How close is he to like flammable stuff?
I was
He's not.
literally
There's
gonna
nothing
ask
flammable.
that.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, then I'm going to use fire fingers.
Fire fingers?
Fire fingers.
And light 'em up.
1d10.
Seems kind of in the way, but okay.
That's fine.
6.
I won't use my hellish rebuke on you.
6 damage?
I don't think there's a radius. It's straight up target.
Okay.
Yeah, 6 damage.
And this is the equivalent of burning hands, right?
Equivalent of firebolt. Cantrip.
Firebolt.
Oh, yeah. I'm fine.
So it has no radius to
I
it.
was complaining about my
Is there a hit
work
roll
game.
or?
Yeah, there
or
is.
a
I already
saving
rolled
throw?
it. I rolled a 19.
Got it.
Tell me I can have
And how much damage?
-1.
6.
Then yes, you can.
Okay.
I haven't touched it. I'm gonna go get another.
And you see like flames like squirt out of your hands and snake their way over there, and kind of like go around Sin and like just like it kind of creates like a whip of like whipping tendril of fire like onto this guy, and you see it like sizzling up, creating like a he screams out like 3rd-degree burns like up his body, and his clothes catch fire. And that is it
Looking
for.
hot over there.
That's gonna hurt in the morning. I don't know. We saying like down these catchphrases.
Niles gets himself to his feet. You fucking son of a bitch! And he fucking rushes this guy.
I love Niles.
I rolled a 4. He gets kicked again. He's like fully knocked out this
He is
time.
all bark.
This guy just keeps like horse kicking backwards. Back to Morgana.
Okay, bonus action. I am actually going to transfer my Hunter's Mark to Spellcaster over there in the corner.
Okay, your explorer's room.
My
glyph?
Wayfarer's
Wayfarer's
glyph.
glyph.
Wait, so the guy in front of you died, or is he still?
No, he's still there, but I'm not as effective at close range, so I'm going to try and take the other guy out before he does any more sleep spells.
It's disadvantage if you're threatened.
If I'm threatened.
Because you're turning your
Yeah.
back to him.
Yeah, you can't be within 5 feet of an enemy to do a ranged without disadvantage.
Okay, so question. Since I have Bardic Inspiration, can I declare I'm going to use it, roll twice, and then add it to
It's not
whatever the
that kind of
disadvantage is?
inspiration. You just add a 6 to your roll.
To both of them? Or?
It'll
No, so
functionally
one of
add
them.
to both of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you'll
Oh,
still
you
take
just
the
add
word.
6 to both?
To both, there's one.
Yeah.
No, to one. So whichever
To the
one's
lower
the
Yeah,
lowest.
yeah,
The one
yeah,
it
yeah.
ends up
Yes.
being.
Yeah.
But it's just 6 no matter what.
It's
What's a
A
D6?
D6. A
Okay.
D6.
That's what I said. Okay.
Yeah.
Ah!
It's not like inspiration. You don't get advantage.
Yes, I know. But I have disadvantage. It doesn't matter. I rolled a 21 to hit with disadvantage.
What were the 2 rolls?
So the first one was 17, and
Okay.
then the second was 15,
Okay, and then
You
you
gotta roll a
rolled
six.
and then I rolled a 6
2.
for
Nice.
that.
All right.
Oh wait, hold on. Minus 5 because I'm using my sharpshooter, but that's still 16 to hit.
Yeah.
That hits.
Okay.
That's why you got the bardic inspiration. I
Nice.
guess.
It helps.
It does help.
Minus
We-
5,
Wait,
but she
wait,
does the
wait,
most
wait,
damage
hold
right
on,
now.
hold on,
Yeah, she
hold on.
does.
I got a D8 and a D6.
I
Hold
hope.
Now
on.
she has a sharpshooter and a hunter's mark.
Uh-huh.
Hell yeah, she's a bad
So then I did 12 damage.
Okay. As Sin has got like this guy pinned up on the wall, you say, "Sin, duck," and she just puts her head down, and your arrow just goes like right over, like you feel the air over the back of your neck, and your hair kind of like blows a little bit, and it just right through the front of this guy's trachea, out the back. He is now double pinned to the wall behind him, once with a pike, and once with your arrow.
Don't
He's
go
just
anywhere.
stuck to the wall.
I'm like, you stay right there.
Still alive?
Don't go anywhere.
Like his eyes are fluttering and they kind of roll back into the back of his head, and he kind of like slumps unconscious.
But the homie can't do any kind of vocal spell casting.
No.
No.
And you see like wind kind of like gurgling, like he's trying to breathe, and like little sputters of blood are like coming out the hole where the arrow's penetrating his neck.
Someone's gonna miss karaoke night.
Ooh.
No,
Ba-da-bum.
death karaoke.
Nice. Is that it for Morgana?
He'll have it for death karaoke.
Yeah.
All right.
I don't have the ability.
He reaches into his pouch. He throws something at the ground. The room fills with smoke. And he disappears.
Does he take the arrows with him?
I thought it was a spellcaster that was pinned.
Oh, okay.
Spellcaster's
Okay,
pinned,
gotcha.
the other guy.
He's dead. I'm sure he is dead.
Well, he said he got what they came for.
That is it for them. We are over to empty with Ord on deck.
Who's still up here?
No one,
There's still an enemy. The music
we
was
can
playing.
tell.
as far as you know.
Go check the door. He's running out the front.
Too bad someone broke the door.
Is everybody okay?
But
There's
clearly
diff-
not.
Is the shopkeeper? She's stabilized.
She's fine.
Okay.
The,
Oh yeah, she's conscious now, right? And like,
she's still alive.
Yeah, she's sort of back. She kind of clambers back to her feet.
Would it be like an act of perception to see if he's still even in here, or if he's completely gone?
yeah. Can I have this sense for what the spell did?
Make a perception check.
Can I try to
I mean,
guess what the
it's
spell was?
just visibility is garbage right now.
Oh,
the
okay.
room is filled with
Oh.
smoke.
So like he didn't.
No
we
one
didn't see
can
him
see
disappear. We just can't see him.
We can't see anything.
Okay,
Like
gotcha.
Morgana was the only one close enough, and since you'd had turned away, like you didn't really see what happened. He just,
Gotcha. Are we still doing combat turns right now?
technically, yeah.
So it would be on empty right now to do
So
perception.
I'll see if I can, notice where he went, maybe.
Or since
that's not
Squig-
bad.
maybe Squiggles can find him.
20, not natural though.
20?
Yeah.
And what are you doing?
It's a perception.
So I'm
Yeah.
can I see
Perception
like
check.
where he went? Like I have dark vision. Well, I guess that doesn't help in a smoky environment,
I think, I mean,
You turn and look
Yeah,
around
but
for where he was.
I'm really bad about it.
And although you have dark vision, you can't see through this. It's obstructive.
Sometimes I'll just roll on that map to see.
You rolled a
how
20 for
far
perception?
I can
Yeah.
You see a little disturbance. There's motion in the room. There's fighting going on. It's getting kind of swirled around, and you think you detect a little like
Movement.
outward vacuum suck towards the door.
The door that they blew off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who's that? What is that figure out there in the hallway?
What Blast it.
What is that?
Squiggles.
Oh.
Squiggles is guarding the door.
no, I'm not gonna do anything.
You want
Okay.
you want to let us know if you see him by the door?
He's gone.
You got away with something important.
So you saw that, like he went out the door, the front door, or the
broken
blasted door.
The blasted door.
The blasted door.
I wouldn't worry about it. It's gone.
All right, is that it?
Yeah. I'm not doing
Yeah.
anything.
Oh shit.
Over to
Ward.
Ward.
Okay. I'm gonna get out of the smoke, so I'm gonna go back out that way. And do I see him?
You do not.
I do not. Okay. Do I see the? I don't know where the door is in this place.
You can cast a guidance on
Okay, there it
yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I cast something as a ritual, do I need the components?
In combat,
I don't think
Takes
so.
like
not
10
Ritual
minutes.
takes like 10
I can
minutes.
cast it instantly.
we're still in combat though, so you technically need the components.
Okay, so do I see the door? Do I see anybody? The door's closed, open.
The front and back doors are both closed.
Are there stairs? Or
There's stairs going up.
okay, I'm gonna go up the stairs if I can figure out where they're at.
Okay. Yeah, the stairs are here. So like, there's kind of a little landing up, and then it goes up to upper with more rooms up there.
So I had pumped my
Wait,
my
where'd we come
halfling
in?
Reeboks up.
What's that?
Where's the entrance to here?
So you guys entered
I know there's somebody that-
here,
they're all stored in different places.
and there's a back entrance over there.
So I can go 35 feet. I don't know
Okay.
how that gets me from where
And
I'm at.
which one of you are you?
I'm the one. I just walked in the hallway one square.
Okay.
So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can get about halfway up the stairs. You should do a dash.
sure, I'll dash.
You book up the stairs. There's a long hallway. There's doors on either side. Sort of over here, there's sort of a door that looks a little more formal, and like maybe this is a bigger room, and then a hallway with sort of a couple of doors going down on both sides.
I'm seeing any signs of the brigand. Okay. That's all
All
I
right,
can do.
is that it? Okay. Next up, we have Sin with Reese on deck.
Mm-hmm. The most I can try to do is do a perception check. Because he is out of my blind fighting. Because he was more than 10 feet away from me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'll try to do a perception check. 16.
Okay. And you're what are you
I'm over here.
examining?
I'm trying to see if I see like any like disturbance in the smoke, either over there by Morgana, by the door, or just like I'm looking around the room to see, because I can see everybody else,
Mhm.
or I knew where they was at, and I'm just looking to see where he might have went.
Okay. You can't really tell. It's still very congested with smoke in here.
Mm-hmm.
You're kind of coughing a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he concealed his escape well, as far as you can tell.
Hey, we can turn it, but it's
There's not much else I can do.
Okay.
one more spell
Yep.
slot.
Over to Reese with Mango on deck.
I'm gonna go chasing after Ord. Seems like the right thing to do.
Okay.
Brother, no.
Dash.
Oh yeah, I would definitely go after Ord.
You get up here too.
I was about to say I would go after Ord as well. Like, oh shit,
Can I make any
he's
sort
squishy.
of any sort of perception checks along the way? Or?
Sure. Test. Why? That's not working. Give me a perception check.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Nice. You hear just below you the door close.
I'm gonna relay that information. He's the only one who can hear me, so Or he
Is there a
Just
window
close the
right
door.
over the door, right where we're at?
There is.
tossed
So
me.
he's outside.
It's not my turn yet.
It's glass. It's a closed window.
It won't be for long.
Don't toss me.
I'm gonna toss you barrel first.
Is that it?
Yeah, that's
All right, Mago.
Alright. This sleep spell, do I need to be able to see them? Or can I just be like
Mm-hmm.
over there?
Yeah, you kind of need to know who you're.
Alright, do I... The window? So are we on like the second floor, or is this all one floor?
Yeah.
We're on the first.
You're on the first floor.
Okay, yeah.
These two are up on the second floor now.
So we got everyone's, as far as I know, is on the second floor. Like, these
No,
guys are on the second floor.
those two are on the second floor.
Mago
We're-
and
the rest
Aura
of
on
us
the
are
second floor.
first floor.
Everyone else is on the first floor.
How do they get there, the stairs?
We're on the second floor.
Yeah, they're on the second floor.
How do you guys get there?
There's
With
stairs
the
right here.
stairs.
I see this. Okay, cool.
The magical stairs.
The invisible stairs.
Alright,
This is apparently a repurposed tavern map because I don't have a fucking special lore shop. I don't have a lore keeper map.
Alright, I think sleep is that 20-foot diameter radius.
You still have to be able to see them.
Yeah, you have to be.
I could target it with I could target the interior wall.
All right,
Seems like a
where do you
waste
go?
of
What do you do?
spell.
Yeah, it feels like a real waste of that spell.
I mean, if
Because
they're...
you don't. You
if I
don't
shoot
I
know.
don't even know he's there.
You don't know where he
Canonically,
went.
he is the best magician.
If I shut out
we
the
know.
interior wall of the
That's
house...
In the
true,
world. What's that?
If I shut out the interior wall of the house, it would affect people on the outside of the house, even if I couldn't see them, if they were within the radius.
You've never tried that before.
Anything's possible for magic.
He is the most confident of our mages.
He
Yeah.
really is the most confident.
I'm just out of spell slots, so.
Yeah, me
you
too.
know.
I would have fairy fired that fucker.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, sorry, it's a mystic glow, I believe.
It's
It's
Mystic
You
Glow.
can
Nice.
do that.
So the
as
fastest
you
way to get
fall.
there... So I heard them, like, running off this way, right?
I
Like,
don't
I know
the
they're
spell
over here.
slots.
Yeah.
They're in the
Pursuing.
wood.
Alright.
Well, so you know that they went up the
I
stairs.
saved
Yeah,
the
you
shot.
know
Which way is
they
this?
went.
Like, how do we get, like, through the back?
The stairs are here.
Seems important.
Okay.
I
Alright,
just wonder if the two
how
that
many
we
feet
took
is
down are
to
the ones
get
that
to, like,
actually
the top
had
of the
the and they tried to
stairs?
steal, or was that
Can I, like, do
the
then
just got
one
away,
bonus
put-
action?
About
Right.
60. You could do a dash action if you like.
We can go to this stuff.
Alright. Well, alright, sure. I'll just dash
Essentially,
up
should they
there,
do-
or get there as close as I can, I guess. I can't use a spell now, right?
What's your move?
30, I
1,
believe.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12.
And you guys stomping up here.
All right, is that it?
Oh yeah, I don't have an action now, right?
So can they?
Mm-mm. You use your
You
action
used
to
it to
dash.
Can Mago see us?
Yes.
Yeah. He's up there too.
He just went through the front door.
Are you gonna relay that to everybody downstairs?
Sure. He ran through the front door!
Done.
Who's that?
That's Mago.
Oh, that's Mago.
Is that it?
Yes.
All right, Morgana's up.
That's Mago.
Alright, I'm gonna dash out through the front door.
Okay.
If I have the movement, I don't know.
What's
if
your
I
move?
do.
1, 2, 3.
You have 40, right?
I
You
think
have a
it's
bonus.
yeah, I think it's 40.
Totally can jump over the table.
Jump over the table. And then can I use my passive perception to try to see if I can
Sure.
figure out where he's at?
Go for it.
So passive perception is 15.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Oh, passive perception. You get through the door, and this is all happening like very fast, almost simultaneously. Well, it does take a bit for like them to get up there to then call out to you that, and then you don't see him.
Okay. Since
Still throwing you through the window.
I haven't dashed or used any kind of
Is
action,
there a back door?
I would like to do a
There was.
survival check to see if I can pick up his trail.
Nice.
Yes.
Go for it.
This is what you were made for.
Watch
Right
me,
fucking
watch me
ranger.
roll fucking terribly. 16?
16's good. Do you have bonuses?
I would say
That
check
was
that
That's what the
bonus.
bonus is? Okay. So, I mean, you're in a bustling part of town still, so there's people coming and going. and you sort of like quickly gauge that none of these people saw him either. Maybe he's invisible. You're looking at like the footsteps here, and like there's kind of too much traffic to really have gauged like what is this person, and you just kind of
He's bleeding.
this one hasn't been hit yet.
But she hit him with the swords.
I missed.
Nope.
Oh.
I thought you hit him with at least one of those swords.
Nope, and I transferred my hunter's mark to the mage.
Oh, if you had Hunter's Mark, you could track.
I know, it sucks.
Dang it.
Well, we should go check the other 2 bodies, see what they.
See if there's like a signet or some
Mhm.
sort of command
We also need
words
to
on their person.
ask the shopkeeper like what she can't find.
Right. So she's so you're standing out there, you're taking all this in, and you're just kind of like you're just scanning, you're just looking for signs of you suspect he's invisible, but like, you know, if he brushes some cloth or some drapery or something, if he pushes through, if a doorway opens, you're just like looking for all the signs that could be him, and like you're not getting anything, you're not picking him up.
Drat.
This sounds like a job for a water.
And with that, call it end of combat unless anyone wants to like.
I could
Go-
color
go to
with water
non-combat.
and then like splash it to see if I can color with water. If I'm
You guys are
good
still
with
welcome to do stuff and
Yeah.
track him if you want, but
I'm immediately.
we're outside of like turn order now.
I mean, I could blast everyone in the square with colored water.
So first of all, she runs over to this fucker and just starts fucking like just kicking the shit out of his body.
Well, she's doing
Like, she's
that.
mad.
I'm gonna rifle through this dead mage's shit.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
Right in front of him.
you find on him a wand
Let's go in the pocket.
and
Get her wizard empty.
you find a ring.
Also going in the
See, the most powerful wizard in the world does not need a wand.
Yeah.
He's not
Second
most
most
powerful.
powerful.
A wand is just a little crutch.
Yeah.
A ring?
It's
A
literally
wand?
just a little crush. Your wand would be like actually have like the padding on the top, like just a tiny little.
I don't want to
crutch.
hurt my delicate hands.
Your book turning
You
fingers.
find 7 silver
Oh, fuck yeah. Money.
and 12 gold on him.
This is the most money I've ever had.
Don't let it all go to your head. Don't
I
spend it in one
had
place.
gotten a staff from before. Do you have any more details about that, or should I just figure that out later?
We have to rest.
You
You
gotta
can attune
attune.
to it.
Oh, you okay? I don't
We've
know.
not
Okay.
rested yet.
I don't know.
And she is just like in a fury of anger. She's like grabbed the head off the ground of this dead body and is like punching the shit out of it.
It's okay. It's okay. Your
so the
books are
question-
safe
well,
now.
I'm not
And
there.
she's kind of like just yelling in a fury.
Hey,
Okay, so
hey,
based
hey.
on the yelling, I'm gonna come back downstairs.
Same.
I'm not
Okay.
you.
I
Let
mean,
me get some.
So
gold
did
pieces.
the other guy actually
Well,
die?
This man was broke.
He's-
Yes.
That's
I'm
why he's
literally-
robbing the
Oh, he did?
shop.
Yeah.
I'm
Okay.
literally standing
Does
right in front of
anyone
him,
have-
know what you're
holding my
talking
He
pipe.
was dead.
I don't know what you're talking
Anyone what?
about.
Have
He
to
is
speak with the
posted
dead?
up
We
against
are
the wall
level
with my
two.
He was
pipe.
robbing the shop because he's broke. He's
Is
meant
that
to.
a
It's an animal.
Speak
It's
to,
a nice-
There's nothing on his
Is that a
body.
higher level
I
spell?
swear.
I
Same.
just watched
Okay.
you.
if we're trying to speak
Go
to her,
through
she's
his pockets.
comprehended, gets her angry. You know, one of them got away. Do you know who these scum are?
Do you have to
We
do
are
at
both
least 5 or
thieves.
6?
I
We
don't
what it
know who
means
they are,
to
but-
steal.
I guess I've just
I
always
guess
This
had
is
to
the
do
first
that.
time
This is
they-
what I
Hang on,
told her
guys.
earlier. That's
You can give me 2 gold and a silver.
okay. 2 gold and silver.
That's
But don't tell
Sailing.
anyone else. Don't
Yeah.
tell anyone else.
Do you have any
This is still
idea
the richest
what
I've
they were
ever
looking
had.
for and maybe what they took?
And she kind of lets go of his hair and like he just kind of concusses his head against the ground. And she's like staring at her now like bloodied fist and like kind of shaking it and like the skin is peeling back a little bit on her knuckles and she's like kind of tearing the extra off. I don't know who they are, but this isn't the first time they've come in to rob us. The city's just going to shit lately. Something's turning for sure.
Was there anything of the utmost value here that shouldn't fall into the wrong
Does
hands?
anybody have something that can
Books, of course.
Hush.
She
Does
might have
anybody have
more than
something back
books.
here to clear all this smoke?
This is our vault area.
Like
they're not
Buster or
supposed to be able to
something?
get in there. We've got all kinds of magical protections against this.
So I'm gonna use.
But clearly they're skilled in the magical arts.
Or they
so
have
I'm
someone
gonna use flow
inside.
water, make a mist, and squish all the smoke down to the ground.
Is it
Okay.
water or is it carbon?
It kind of clears, and now there's kind of like a little layer of
Little fog.
low fog.
You're devaluing all the books, just so you know.
I do what?
You devalued all the books.
It's okay.
Mold damage.
I desiccate the books. They're
And she
dehumidified now.
She goes over to the other one and kind of like opens this bag and starts pulling stuff out to like see what they were trying to steal, to figure out if there's some like target or whatever.
Mhm.
And I mean, they have an eye for what's valuable in here, but there doesn't seem like there was any specific.
Rhyme or reason.
So there's nothing missing as far as you can tell?
I'm like, oh, hold on a second.
There's a bunch of stuff was about to be missing.
Do you have any
Which
suspicion?
things did they take? Anything of note?
So it was some of the higher valued like artifacts
Ooh, can I have a look?
in the room. There's
God, you're
This-
just like the rest of them.
There's an egg that was they had like wrapped up because it seems kind of fragile, and she sort of unwraps it and like very delicately like puts it back on the shelf. There's a little tin kind of
This
like
fountain pen.
automaton thing, and like her eyes sort of go wide when she sees that, and like fuck, and she puts that up on a shelf. There was a small painting, 2 rolled up maps, and all of it's like, fairly valuable stuff. Like each item worth over 1,000.
Do you have any
Perhaps we'd be better safekeepers of this.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you know,
Or at
because-
least
I'm gonna go-
Zars,
I'm gonna
and
go
I
wake
walk up
Niles
to my
up.
pike and I just
Yeah. Oh
Okay,
shit!
I'm waking Niles up.
Murder hobo time. Here we go, boys.
Fuck!
Okay, Niles, you know people. Who are these guys?
You son of a bitch!
now we don't have time for that.
He starts stabbing him.
Niles,
out.
who are they? Who do they work for?
Piece of shit! That's who they are. He starts kicking him in the face.
And I grab him by the
Focus.
scruff of
Focus.
his neck and hold him.
He just kind of goes
And I
feral for a
shake
minute.
him. I'm like, look, you see what I just did to this guy who's still on my pike?
All right. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Calm down.
I
you
just
get
need
the
you to
telephone.
calm down. Okay? Now,
Fucking pissed.
I get that.
Nobody kicks Niles.
Hey, man, I was getting ready to come get him. I was like, you don't kick my buddy.
That's the point.
Buddies,
Niles.
aren't we?
That would be the deal.
Is
Now-
he kicked you twice. Now who do these people work for?
I don't fucking know. These guys aren't from around here. I don't know who they are.
Sailor, do you have any suspicion of who these people are?
Let me think.
You said they came by before. This isn't the first time they've been here. Did they threaten? Did they say if you pay me, we won't bust your place up?
Do they dress in like a specific way that
Do you know?
Can I search them for any
aligns
sort
with
of
a certain thieves
identifying?
guild?
They look
Mark
like
clothing.
they're in fairly stealthy, dark color, drab, like blend-in kind of stuff.
Like everyday bandits or like professional bandits?
They look professional. They've got, one of them has thieves' tools.
Thank you.
Blink. No longer need to go buy those.
I don't.
What's your sleight of hand?
I just grab it. I ain't doing no sleight of hand. Like, you
What-
guys,
what-
I'm like,
Do
you
either
guys
of
are
them have a
doing
boot size
You
that matches
gotta
mine?
use the thieves' tools.
Oh,
Give me a D20.
That's good. That's actually
or up.
that's good. That's better than mine.
Just like
That feels-
No.
Wait, are we supposed to all roll a d20?
No, I wanted to take the boots if I could.
No.
Yeah, y'all got
No,
that.
'cause
Get a matching pair of
built in
boots.
some match.
Oh, matching pair of boots.
Yeah.
you have a glow stalker.
Mine's +5.
Oh, the
And
cozy-
so neither one of them has any sort of identifying paperwork
Next-
or marks
next
or
round.
Yeah, everyone do give me a D20.
Okay.
Just
Can I do it again? Or,
Just
that's
a
for the
straight-
boots.
D20 for possible magical item.
That's for the boots, right?
Ooh, I'm gonna use my
Damn.
inspiration on this.
16.
18.
18 also.
16 and 5.
I got a 4.
21.
No.
Are you just?
I don't have inspiration either.
All right, it takes a 20.
It's just a
Yeah, not
straight
20
roll.
or
Not 20.
okay, yeah.
Oh.
Free roll.
So sad.
No,
So
no
close.
extras. You guys got a couple
Has
magic
to
items.
be
in it.
Listen, you said
natural
you got,
20, even
with
if
your
you have
inspiration,
bonuses.
you got what?
Well, I got a
For the
5
loot,
the
it
same
has to be a
time,
nat.
so.
And you ran, and what did you roll?
Well, the inspiration just lets you roll twice.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Yeah.
And are
You
you?
can use advantage on loot rolls, right?
Sure.
Oh
Yeah.
shit, what about guidance?
It has to be a nat 20.
No, not goblins. Yeah,
It was worth a
So,
shot.
an inspiration, you could theoretically roll again and maybe get a 20. But that's like.
But it doesn't happen often, as I've just learned.
yeah.
It is a 1 in 20.
So close. So close.
Is that independent? What is
So
that
with the
really
number of
independent?
you,
It's a 1 out of 10
one of you
chance.
ought to get it every 4 or
It's
5
like flipping a coin.
combats.
It's the same chance.
Something like that.
But you add them together.
But if I roll enough.
Okay, so
Sure.
Celine, how do you think they
You
got
could
in?
roll for the next 10
Seriously.
years and it might never
'Cause
land
this
on
is
a
your
20,
vault.
so
I have
just
no idea. There are magical wards.
it-
Should have
20,
alarmed
like,
me.
A 20th of the time.
At the door, I should have heard it
But it
open.
might
There's no
not.
windows in
That
here.
is true, but that's very unlikely. Actually,
Do they
more
have
unlikely
anything
that-
on them that
But each
stands
time you
out?
roll,
Like
it's the same percentage.
like
if you
how
roll
everybody has
not
jewelry
20
and stuff like
in a
that.
row,
Do
it
they,
doesn't make it more
do
likely.
they have
to roll
anything on
20.
their persons that
Tattoo?
Oh, that's
Tattoos
true.
or
The
something.
one
Yeah,
that
medically
Morgana killed
disprove
first
that.
does have some tattoos
It's
on it.
mathematically correct.
I'm like, dude,
No, it's
these
not. It took
mean
an AP
anything?
statistics
The coin
class.
flip.
Yeah.
This is
look.
canonical.
No,
Because
because
I'm a gambler.
It's 1 plus
So does
20.
Morgana, as a
Plus 1 plus
Gloomstalker,
20,
want
so
professional
2
dark
20.
thieves robes?
Yeah. I guess.
Which
as
one is
long as
which
they're-
one is
Like
least
levels
ripped
of
open
Sigma
and stabbed
then,
and
right?
bleeding?
And like in order to get like Sigma 5.
Well, I mean, one
like,
of them
you
is
would
gonna
have to
have
flip a
cloth
coin
armor
and,
at the
like,
mage, and I'm
it
assuming
lands
the
on
other
it's
guy is
like
gonna be medium to
some
heavy.
ridiculous amount of times in a row.
I take it fine.
But it's 50-50
Type
each
casting
time.
armor.
It doesn't
Yeah,
make
the
more
one you
heads
killed
roll,
first
doesn't
is
make
sort
it
of
more likely to
medium,
be a tail.
studded, padded leather.
That would be better than what I have.
Yeah?
I know
Yeah.
for a fact.
Roll to see if it's a fit
But I'd
match.
love to-
16
It's
and
the
up.
only college course I ever took.
I took a,
No.
I thought.
It's
Yeah,
not.
he's a little
I
bigger
took
than you.
Okay.
It would be very loose.
It's,
You always
it's
tell him.
50-50.
You could have it
Then
customized.
what the fuck was
Well, at
the
least
point of
pick
that
it
whole
up.
course?
Okay.
Like,
You grab it.
Probably something more
So
complicated
you
than
guys
one,
do in
but
fact
probably, like,
see
actual
find a tattoo that is coming up this guy's
Yeah.
neck
So,
of a
more
winged
predictive,
serpent, and
something that wasn't
she
just less
says,
chance.
She's a lore master. Does she recognize her?
yeah, she says that's Tarek.
well, the final
Eric?
project was
Yeah,
to build
that's-
some sort of like
Eric.
game of chance.
So that is the isolation
You just memorize all
guy.
this?
No,
No, sorry, that is the opposites guy.
the power monger,
Yeah,
The power monger.
the consumptioners,
consumption.
The dragon?
the winged serpent beast.
The winged serpent beast. What? That's the tattoo.
So that's
And
the
so
one
is
that-
that one of the dragons or is that a
It's-
different deity?
It's one of the entropy things from
yeah.
the book. It's also upset against nature.
It's not one of the dragons necessarily. No.
Sounds like a thieves guild if I've ever heard of one.
Yeah. That one was
The one-eyed dragon.
Okay.
The
has been a
parrot.
pervert.
Peric.
Yeah.
Well, I can't thank you enough. You most certainly saved my life today.
You could think
Thank
that's
you,
with
Reese.
money.
Celine,
Thank all of us. We have really enjoyed your knowledge, and you have been most helpful to us in our cause. Thank you.
would you by chance have a room upstairs that we could rest in? We have gone from unexpected fight
Battle
to
to an
unexpected fight and crossing this beautiful city looking for things, and we're flat exhausted and bloody, and quite frankly, I smell right now. So, is there a place that we could rest?
Well, there is a lounge upstairs. I mean, there's not like a bunch of bedrooms for all of you.
We don't
We,
need
we
comfort.
don't
There's-
need all that.
We have bedrolls.
We literally just need somewhere to rest.
There's some
Just
chairs. there's
Somewhere
some-
that
there's
we
a-
might
there's
be
a
left
sofa.
alone for 8 hours sleep.
We truly don't.
we
We
don't
just
need
want
a
to be
lot.
left alone. We will be
Yeah.
in no trouble.
And
There's an inn just up the street. If
Birdie's
wanna-
place is kind of
nah,
weird.
just in case they come back here, I'd rather
Someone's
be
gonna
ready.
protect these guys.
And I just stomp the pipe with the dip. I was like, just to be safe.
well, it is well outside of protocol to have strangers.
We're virtually
friends
family.
now.
We're family.
If we go up
I
the
mean, we are
street,
related
We
distantly.
are, yes, and we are in the same guild. Listen, my compatriots and I, we don't need fancy accommodations. Just we have our bedrolls.
I like to sleep
I
my
like,
back.
I like to
feel-
snuggle up with a nice book.
I would
Sleep.
feel better knowing that you were protected for tonight, so that you can make it home to your son, and we
Just
know
in case
that
they decide they want to come back.
exactly.
I
Well-
like to be here to meet them.
I'll protect all the valuable artifacts, yeah.
We'll be here to help him protect all the valuable artifacts.
I do owe you more or less my life, so
Money helps.
You owe us nothing.
Just to sleep. Just
This
let her
is-
sleep.
This
Who
is
is
what
this
family
us?
is for.
Before you do, well, if you let us stay here, and before you go, I would like to see. Do you have any books on summoning?
No. I'm
The Dragon of Fate.
The Greergen?
Because I would thought perhaps your the Creep Maiden mistress could use some help with summoning it, since she seems to be having trouble.
Margo, I think that we can look through her books ourselves
Oh,
without
she can
troubling
just
her
point
anymore
me.
tonight.
Or you can do that tomorrow and we can rest fucking now.
Exactly.
And
Thank
how many
you.
times do I have to tell you I know how to summon the Greer Dragon?
He does. He has the book. He has the children's book.
I think you and I need to
Yeah.
have a conversation.
Perhaps on guard tonight.
Alright, so can we stay here the night?
Okay, we can switch to the not battle music now.
Yes, this was a very tense negotiation to let us sleep in a room upstairs. All I was asking for.
That's all I want to
Protect your
do.
goods,
I don't want to
goddammit.
look at no books. We're not looking at no books.
Just
You can do that
sleep.
later. We
You
just
were
want to
bleeding
sleep.
out and could have died.
Well, I only sleep 4 hours, so I
That's
just
fine.
look.
And
Don't
after
make me
you
unhealed.
sleep,
Let me sleep
and
under
she
your
has
couch.
spell
Does she
slots
accept?
I'll take
She
it
can
back.
just
Give me
point,
it back.
and then I can do that.
Yes, of course. You can sleep upstairs. It's a bit of a strange request, but I'm happy to indulge. I do owe you. I'll tell you what. Give me about a half an hour. I'm gonna go home and fetch my husband.
Mhm.
I can't leave this place unattended with people that I don't really know. But he will stay here with you overnight.
Do you want us to summon Jordish to take
Yeah.
these, or would you rather him not be aware that this has happened?
Oh goodness.
He seems kind of useless.
Hey,
Right.
Hey,
George.
Hey.
He's a sweetheart, but I mean, all the crime that's going on.
This
Yeah, is
this
it
furthers
stop you?
this could be helpful.
look, we the smart ones get it.
What's he gonna do? Come here and apologize?
Yeah, well, you're off. We could go find one of Jordish's. What the heck are they called? The little Oompa Loompas.
I don't think he gave us a
The
name
micro
for them.
soldiers?
Just
Micro
micro
soldiers.
soldiers. That's it.
Yeah.
heard that's condition.
Hey, it's the size of the pike, okay?
It
No,
makes-
they're shorter than the pike. He's the size of the pike.
I think Jordish needs to know
Proportionally,
about this,
though.
yeah.
Okay, well, you're gone.
Exactly.
Some of us can stay here, and she's got. And your other pike is actually one of the little dudes. Right?
Yeah, he gave me.
He's gonna go look for another little one in the crowd somewhere.
Okay.
I think I can do that. I still haven't taken damage yet.
Alright. Come outside. I'm gonna lock up. I'm gonna go get my husband. You guys send for Jordish.
Okay.
We'll meet here in half an hour.
Okay. How did they get
Well,
here?
we might as well just stay in the fucking inn.
I could minor illusion, like a loud call or something like that.
Okay.
Booming Jordish, get your ass over here.
I mean,
Constable.
we both have thaumaturgy.
It's called.
So she escorts you guys out of the building.
Okay.
She locks up.
Mhm.
And thank you so much. I'll be right back. And she leaves.
I wait till she gets a certain distance away, and then I'm gonna use my thaumaturgy, which I haven't come up with a name for yet, and just go, Jordish, please come to the where's the fucking name of this place?
This is the lower
Lore
keepers.
keepers.
The Lore Keepers.
LoreSeekers.
The LoreSeekers.
Seekers. Oh, I had keepers.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Because that makes makes your voice boom up to 3 times as loud.
Nice.
So he should definitely hear us.
Like, there's a strange effect because of like the spherical nature of this place. Like when the echo comes back, it's almost like amplified. Jordish, 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 Jordish. Like it kind of like ramps up before it sort of goes away. Strangely.
Secret.
And because it's spherical, you can kind of see, like over there, the little like marching pikes that you can see like the tops of their
In the
heads
curb part of the thing. You
I
can see
love
it coming
it.
around the house.
coming towards you. Yeah.
That's awesome. Okay, now that she's gone, okay, since you only have to sleep half the night, you can go downstairs and scribe all the crap you want to scribe.
You don't have to.
Am I allowed to do that? You
You
guys
don't
just
have
called the
to-
sheriff.
You only have to sleep half the
You're
night.
not stealing anything. You said you don't have
No.
to sleep half the night.
Yeah, we're calling him because she said she wants to let him know what happened to her shop.
So we sleep upstairs. You're an elf. You only got to sleep for 4 hours.
Are we gonna break in? Should we lock the place?
No, when she comes
No,
back.
she's coming back
gonna
so
let us
her
sleep here.
husband
Her
can stay
husband-
with us overnight.
Yeah, I mean that's what I wanted to do. I just wanted at a point where I could do that.
After she's gone for the night.
You're not gonna steal from her.
Yeah, I
You
probably
can
won't.
copy things.
You're
Sure.
gonna you're gonna
Write it down
you're
on
gonna
your magic
scribble
roll.
copy.
I might steal information, but I'm just confident.
Yeah, so
Perfectly
Information is
benevolent.
fair game, but items
So we're looking
are
out for
illegal.
you. Just stop talking.
You have some
Please.
curious definitions of stealing, I will say.
Okay, so a few minutes go by. You hear the little micro soldiers, the tiny little boot steps. You hear Jordish's approaching, and I forget what voice I was doing for him, so we'll just go with this one.
it was like a deep voice.
It was this
Like a-
really
almost like a-
intricate, honestly, really like elegant, lovely accent.
Hello,
No, it was deep.
Smooth.
Ooh, it's
what are you wearing?
Love
The
it.
same crap last time.
Seriously.
So Jordish shows up with
But he only saw 3 of us last time.
micro
He
soldiers.
did.
They're kind of
Do
doing
the others need to
formation
hide?
we're hired help.
between the legs. It's you again. Hello.
Yet again, we were minding our own business.
Has something gone wrong?
Yeah, you
We
got some
were
trouble in your
inside the
town.
LoreKeepers with Celine.
The LoreSeekers?
Yes, the LoreSeekers with Celine when
Some
some people
brigands.
broke into the back of her vault.
What is this city coming to? I'm so embarrassed. You must be left with such a horrible impression of
She'll be
this.
back in just a minute. She went to
Oh.
go check in with her husband.
And is everyone okay? Are you safe? Is anyone?
Well, not the 2 of the 3 that
harmed.
broke in are not okay because they're in the back dead.
And the lore seeker was stabbed in the stomach, but she's okay now. She got better.
Yeah, we healed her.
She's
I'm sorry.
stabbed.
Our hired help was able to
Salian
stabilize
got
her.
stabbed?
Yes.
Oh no! How is she
Our hired
okay?
help that
No,
looks
no,
almost
our-
exactly like me.
Our hired help healed her. She's fine. She went to go get her husband.
Oh hi.
Hi, these people, I don't know them very well, but I was hired to help them.
Right. I'm going to do an inside check for Jordan.
Can I do a deception?
He's also got a barrel of booze on his back.
Sure.
I mean,
Give me a deception check.
Oh man, I wish it was my other character.
But yeah, like she should be back soon.
this
with
is
her
performance art. I mean,
Is it performance or deception?
husband. It's deception.
You gotta let me
I
know.
think they're both charisma based, right?
They are.
They are, but
They
they're
are.
He has
different.
the proficiency.
They different.
One he's proficient.
It's a deception check.
Been rolling good.
22.
Nice. It's hard to get good help these days. I'm glad they found someone.
Agreed. I don't come cheap either.
Whoa.
I don't know why I was Irish for that.
Well, how can we help?
There's
My
two
fake hired
dead
help
bodies
voice is
in there.
Irish.
yeah,
There's 2 dead bodies. Explain what happened.
I just did. When we were talking with Celine about her wares, when there was a sound on the back and she went in and instantly screamed, we went back. She was laying on the floor dying, and there were 3 brigands inside. And we did what we did last time when we were attacked and protected her, saved her, and we dispatched 2 of them, but one unfortunately got away.
And he like reaches down and with his 2 little fingers he grabs your hand and he holds it up in the air and says, "You're heroes!
We tried
You're the
to tell you
heroes in
that-
the Vaulted Bazaar!
We tried to tell you that the last time.
You saved the day once again."
I told you we should be.
It's
on
the same freaking day.
It
This is the weirdest place I've ever been. That in one day, I've only, this was like 12 people we've killed in one day that we've been attacked by?
That's nothing.
It used to be such a bastion of calm and sanity. I don't know what's turning in here. Something's gone fucking berserk.
I hope
Yeah.
the Gurdjieff comes tomorrow because this place could use it.
We
Yeah,
really
man.
need the Gridron, don't we? Alright. Micros, check it out. And they like, doop, 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 doop. They march up to the door.
This thing is so efficient.
and they these tiny little knocks on the door.
Oh,
She's not there.
Oh, she's not here when she gets back.
She'll be back in just a minute.
Yeah.
And then they all turn around and like, whoa! They like fan out their pikes and go into a little like defensive formation.
Y'all might
Little
want to surround
phalanx.
the whole building just to be
Yeah,
safe.
they do. They start like forming around it.
Little fluff balance.
I'm like, Jordan,
So-
I love this thing. It's so efficient.
So, George,
Oh, it's a
how
great
could somebody get into a place so secure as the LoreSeekers? In the vault, no less.
Mm-hmm.
No doors except the one that was locked. No windows.
It's got to be magic. Magic is so pervasive.
But she says they have wards up against stuff like that.
Maybe someone's learning to break down wards.
Ooh,
That is problematic.
it's very problematic.
All right.
Jordish, have you come across any? Have you arrested any people or come across their bodies maybe that are dressed like these brigands?
Well, what are they dressed like?
Can hold one of them up.
They had
Well, you guys are all outside.
They had
not,
to
describe
not in
the
with the
tattoo.
bodies.
They had the winged serpent tattoo on the Pyrrhic.
Oh no. That's not good. That's not good at all. Fuck. They found us. They're here.
Sir, who's they?
Well, the dark ones.
Oh God, I was hoping maybe that's something cuddlier.
It's never like the lavender people. It's
Exactly,
always
right.
dark, black.
It's never like the righteous dudes of Somerset.
You said the dark ones are here?
It's the
They hold a horrible philosophy. They are the consumptors. They just take what they want. They have no regard for other people's feelings or property. They steal, they kill, they fight, they cause trouble. They just do whatever they want. They have no regard for order.
No
So if they're in
regard. They
opposi-
fight, huh? I just start cracking my knuckles.
If they're in
They're
opposition,
not
how do you
supposed
say
to be
this name?
here.
Your temple thing. If they're in opposition to, how do you call it? You need to retcon this really bad.
Swyorn?
Should we fix this name?
Swyorn?
Swyorn.
Swyorn.
apostrophes.
Is it
Swyorn?
queer?
Swyorn.
Queer?
Queer?
If it's Welsh. I don't know.
So
Swyorn.
if the Pyrrhic have warriors on the behalf, do the Sworn have warriors on the behalf that are meant to oppose these people?
Well,
You have the temple, the biggest thing. It's almost touching all the other buildings. What does it do? Do they have defenders of your place?
I mean, they're more pacifists than anything else.
But they're supposed to be in opposition.
Oh, they do oppose the Pyrrhic, the consumptors, but not with physical violence, really.
Is there any rumor of where the consumptors hang out? Do they have a stronghold in the city?
It's a very secretive organization, and this is the first time I've ever heard of or seen any here. The Vaulted Bazaar. This whole place is meant to be an oasis of isolation, to keep us away from the turmoil of war and consumption and death. But it seems to be on our shores.
But you're so in tune with nature under here, in the root system and all of this. That's what Schworen, what was his name? That's what they're about.
That is the point, isn't it? My job has been very easy for a long time, but I think no longer. How are they getting here is the question.
You're the fucking security.
I mean,
I failed you. I failed everyone.
I don't know.
I'm waiting for Sizzline to show back up
Oh
because
my god. We're fucked.
And she doesn't, but her husband arrives.
Oh, okay. What's Mr. Swiftwind's Swift Stream? Excuse me.
You must be my wife's savior. My name's
More than one.
Plyle.
Lyle
That's right.
Yes.
is that 2-plial or 3-plial?
Your
Or single plial,
brother-in-law.
and it's really unpleasant.
What was your last name before?
Oh, my maiden name. Before I was Plyle Swiss Dream, I was Plyle Krennic.
You definitely upgraded.
Plow, sweetie.
I know it's a good name, isn't it?
I
See
caught
why you
that
did it.
reference. Plow, could you open the door so that they can get the...
Yes, of course. But first, can I just hug you?
Can you make it real quick?
And he gives you a hug.
I'm a hugger.
And he gives you a hug, and he shakes your hand, and he gives you a hug, and he shakes your hand. And
Kisses
you
a
saved
word.
my wife's life. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Jordan,
Door.
they need a medal. Oh, sorry. He unlocks it. He opens the door.
We need some money.
You need money? A reward, of course, of
No,
course.
we don't
Yeah.
need
For your
any
trouble.
kind
First of all, don't
rewards.
listen to her. We need money.
Ye-
We need money, but we don't need money from you.
I don't
We
care
have
who the
we
hell
have
it come from.
assignments to make maps that I can do for payment.
I don't make maps.
Seeing that we've been doing George's job, we should
So
be
that-
collecting his salary.
So hang on, Morgana. The day that you hit your head was when we first met Jordish, and we offered to help him with protection during
Security
the festival,
detail.
because that would be, we thought, helpful. So Jordish, I'm gonna make the offer again. We're happy to help with security for the festival. We're here. We intend to attend. We're gonna perform.
We obviously
Can
have
we be of
noble
help to you?
intents.
We'll earn our pay just like anyone else.
Well, you certainly demonstrated your mettle in combat. And your honor in the defense of the innocent.
Your performance in the theater.
Who signed us up to perform them? What do you...
And given all the circumstances, I think we could use a little extra armor. And you can see the little micro soldiers kind of like
Like we're rehearsing
grumbling
right now.
at this idea. And they do a little like they do like a little formation to demonstrate their might.
I just like do some.
And then they immediately like
Oh, is this what we're doing?
This is dueling pikes. This is totally what this is.
We gotta soundtrack it.
It's like I just like going to some Ip Man type shit.
Okay.
I'm like, bro, we can do this all day, but about some money, cause
And they
we're new to town. Every now and again we want to get something to eat
and as
and stuff.
you're saying this, the micro soldiers are kind of like flowing around to surround you, and you've got like 9 or so pikes like encircling you, and then another row of about 20 outside of them, circling you like at about neck height.
And I'm like, okay, and I just blow him a kiss. Anyway, about that
And
money.
they hold down. Of course, come in. And
Your echo would have freaked him out. That'd been cool.
so
Oh, that would
Plyle,
have been hilarious because, like, 1 minute I'm in the middle of the circle and then whoosh, I'm outside of their circle behind one of them. And I'm like, what the hell?
nice.
Because I do still have my echo. It hasn't
Yeah.
been destroyed.
And so they bring you inside. He goes to the cash register. You guys show him the body. Jordish and all the micro soldiers sort of file in, and he starts like examining the crime scene here. And
I point at the one that I did. I ain't
he
kidding.
kind of
I'm
like has to like
I did that.
like really crouch under
Can't
the
even get
door.
in the door.
He's 8 feet tall.
He kind of he makes his way in there, and you see him kind of like the prince and Princess Bride, like sort of redoing the motions
Yes.
of everyone in the fight, and like mimicking Morgana's first opening arrow, like the pike into the ceiling. He's like doing a forensic analysis of like the dance of battle, and the final one, and he like touches, and the guy's. By the way, did you leave the pike through the guy stuck in the wall? Is he still like draped there?
Actually, is that the one she attacked? I thought she attacked that one first.
You piked. Okay,
You
so
piked
you
him.
piked the guy in the
Piked him, and
ceiling.
she
So
shot him
there's
to
a
the
guy in
throat.
the
But
ceiling,
then
and
your
then there's
other
a guy in
pike
the wall.
with the tentacle, and the tentacle, is it still left there?
Oh, yes.
Both of them. Okay, and the tentacles.
Well, you had to have one because we were outside, so you took one of them.
I
out.
took the 8 foot one.
Okay.
I was just like, excuse me.
Okay. So that guy's dropped to the ground.
Because Niles.
But the tentacle one
Now's this that
is what the caster was killed with, and the tentacle's still like skewered on the thing. So his body is just like, blah, 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 and the tentacle is starting to like wrap
I
around
was just
him.
wondering, what is the tentacle doing to him?
I did that on purpose. I wanted to see what happened. That's a meal.
And you get that he quickly kind of understands exactly what happened and who did what. And he goes to the cash register. He pulls out a small sack of gold, and although there are many valuable objects in here, we don't keep a lot of cash on hand. But here's 40 gold for saving my wife's life.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
I
6.
still really don't think it's right to take any money from them.
Okay, I'll
They
keep
didn't
your half.
ask us to do any of this. No, give me my half, and I will get it back
I don't
to
want
them.
money from Plyle. I want money from the town guard because we're doing the town guard job.
Exactly.
Y'all can do that, and I
We
will.
shouldn't extort the victims of
I'm
the
not
situation.
extorting nothing. I asked, and he gave it to us.
He did.
He didn't have to. He could have said no. Look, y'all can feel how y'all want to feel about it. Thank you, kind sir. And I tell him about
Well,
us
thank you.
doing the coins thing. I'm like, yeah. So we brought these in.
Yes. My wife is investigating, and if I can take you guys upstairs, we don't have a proper sleeping area, but
That's fine.
there's floor. And if you would all please follow me.
Oh yeah, I go up to the tentacle, and I just cut.
Cut some more off.
Yeah, I cut. I'm like and pull it out the wall.
Okay. And the body, like, it doesn't collapse to the ground. The arrow is strong enough that, like, he's just dangling by his neck now. And Georges just grabs his little head and, like, just pulls it off the wall and is, like, looking at the arrow.
George, can you
Impressive shot, Morgana.
Thank you.
George, can you? I don't know what your abilities are. Can you see how magic was used to get in here?
I'm afraid that the magical arts are, while I do dabble, not my area of expertise. We have an expert for that, though.
Ooh.
Is that human?
Is it the human?
It is Chansey the human, yes.
Yeah.
I was just wondering.
Like something like
And
this.
he says something to one of the micro soldiers, and he runs off.
Okay.
She's coming. We should probably go.
Let's
I'm
go
not going
upstairs.
nowhere. I'm going upstairs.
So-
I'm taking a nap.
He brings you guys upstairs. He sorts you out in your room, and that's probably a good place to stop for tonight.
Okay.
You guys get a long rest.
Ooh.
Wow.
We'll talk about your
Let me
scribing.
ask one question before
Sure.
he goes. Go to my spells.
My voice is going.
Okay, I'm gonna ask him if by chance in the store they have some charcoal and incense and some herbs, so that I can perform a ritual.
We don't, but I could direct you to the place that does. It's only a few stores down.
And you have a little bit of money now.
And I have a little money. I do
Are there
ask-
any
I do
private
ask for,
rooms
after
that
all my
I
speech,
could
I ask for 10 gold.
rest on?
Wait a second.
Yes, of course.
Oh, after all
one
that.
of the smaller rooms last all night.
It's not
That's
for me.
fine.
That's
It's for
all
Mr. Peepers.
Only because it's for Mr. Peepers.
Thank you.
So I give you my 5
Do you want to
gold.
go shop
Yeah,
for that?
I'll get the stuff and I'll come back.
Okay.
So I give you my 5 gold.
So describe what it is that you need to buy.
I need 10 gold pieces worth of charcoal, incense, and herbs.
Okay, got it. You spend
Summoning of
10 gold.
weird.
I know what
Yes.
I'm doing.
Because Mr. Peeper, when you hit your head, Mr. Peeper's killed.
Oh no. Oh, Mr.
Or
Peepers.
banished, excuse me, I have to summon him back.
Yes. Mr. Peepers. No.
All right, let's get you guys some XPs
Yes.
and some inspirations. I think inspiration for Morgana for killing both of the guys. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I think you did finishing blows on the two of them.
I think Sin did a finishing blow on one of them.
Totally still.
Oh wait, yeah,
Oh,
you,
the
you
guy.
were the
I
guy,
have
that's
Ashmael.
right.
Not
Okay,
Like,
that
we'll
was that
ask,
asked
like, 2
inspiration for
hit
that.
Call me Cindy Impaler.
Yeah, you only
Right.
did 22 damage to that guy.
Send Taylor.
Cindy
Losing your
Impaler.
I'm sorry, how many?
So you say we
So
get
that's
inspiration?
inspiration to the two
Okay.
for that. Inspiration for the water chick to blow the door in.
I
Nice.
love that. That was
Okay.
nice.
You foiled my isolated player plans, like immediately.
I could have taken them.
But you didn't have to because we're looking out for each other.
Yes. Hey, I was there with you, man.
You were.
So now
We could have taken them.
Totally could have taken them.
So for the fight, a total of 1,500 XP divided by 6 is...
Not an even number.
300.
250 apiece.
250.
250. Oof.
Yep.
Easy.
Getting so much closer.
I want to level up.
I leveled up.
Yay!
I went to Bard College.
So close to level 4.
You are?
I need
An extra 75 XP to Morgana for all the family tie-in lore cartography
Yes.
goodness. An extra 50 for Sin for the fucking spiking a guy into the ceiling.
I love it.
Nice.
Now I want
Yeah,
two
extra
of those
50 for the
ice.
ice thing too.
Okay, thanks,
That's cool.
sir.
Yeah.
50.
So,
Yeah, plus 7
Let me write this down. For
That's, yeah.
Niles got extra XP for getting knocked the fuck out twice.
I would love to see Niles level up.
Right.
please.
Trying to rocket raccoon.
Mm.